Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Wrestling for Life Network. Welcome to our NXT Deadline live stream. We got lots to get into tonight. It's going to be a fun one. Lots to talk about, lots to get into. Two Iron Survivors and two wonderful hosts. So make sure you get in that chat, click all the buttons, like, share, subscribe, and strap in, strap on, grab your snacks, grab your feel good. Let's go. Ding, ding, ding. We are live and back at it again, folks. Like I said, we are the Wrestling for Life Network. This is another live stream as we bring you NXT Deadline tonight. We are the Wrestling Fans United. We are the channel that watches more live wrestling than anybody else out there. And there's so much going on in the wrestling world and a big show tonight. It's going to be a fun one. Lots to get into. So blow up that chat. Hit like, hit share, hit subscribe. Don't forget, you get all those points. The prediction title's on the line. Get your votes in. And if you don't know who we are or who you're talking to right now, well, I am Mr. Every Night KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube. That is Big Nick.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestling for Life Network proudly brings you its tag stream champions of the world, the Every Night Delight KJ White. I am Big Nick. And yes, like you said, two Iron Survivor matches tonight. Big implications on the title match, on top of it being a title match of the winner gets to face Cody Rhodes at John Cena's last time is now. So a lot of balls in the air with this show.
Absolutely. And I believe, if I'm correct, it will be the first time in NXT history that the world title is open to pay-per-view. I didn't do the research to verify that, but apparently Ricky and Oba are going to start this show off, and then I guess we'll go from there. So we'll see what it looks like. Again, more implication. The winner of Ricky Oba will take on Cody at Saturday Night Main Event. So Ruka is going to take on Bailey. So we'll see if that somehow ties into the Iron Survivor and how that plays out. But yeah, I mean, again, there's enough intrigue here where this could be a fun little card.
Moving pieces too, we just had TNA Final Resolution. So do we see any TNA influence out here tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like the TNA WWE relationship is still going strong, still doing its thing. I mean, some crazy stuff. I mean, I don't know if I want to jump the shark and not answer your question and give you another question, but we saw a teaser while we were still live last night, and I said, oh, they just teased the righteous. And they really teased the righteous as they showed up, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Where's Jose? Jose said he's out in San Antonio. If everybody's got to take a drink now, because, of course, we go off the air, and that's when the righteous finally show up.
Right.
I've been wanting them for months. But they come out to a "Who are you?" chant, which that stings you right in the heart. If you would have thought of the TNA fans would know, because didn't they do at least a little bit of a stint there with Elias or something briefly, or just fantasy booking?
No, yeah, no, they did. Remember they did that vignette for Ring of Honor. And
that's what I was thinking of.
And then we were like, oh shit, the righteous and Elias. This is going to be great. Mm-hmm. And they did a vignette, and the next thing you knew, Elias had returned to TNA. So we did talk about this as part of the TV deal with AMC for TNA. I expect TNA to be very aggressive on some free agents. There's already rumors out there that they want, like an AJ Styles to be on the first ever show if they can get them. But we talk about the righteous out there, Karrion Kross, Dakota Kai, the list of names that didn't really go anywhere after they left WWE or the other company. And yeah, I think TNA wants to bolster things because they want to deliver, they have to deliver.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I mean, you're putting the righteous versus the Hardy Boys for actual diehard wrestling fans. Because still, what was with that crowd of "Who are you?" I mean, they literally, it says it right there on the goddamn Titantron, first and foremost.
Yeah.
And I mean, these guys have been around and they've got the viral thing going and everything. So, yeah, I like them getting obviously big signees and everything because they have to show up and show out for the show out when it comes to AMC. But if the audience isn't going to know who they are, you got to make them care.
Yeah, and I mean, I saw a mixed reaction to the crowd of some people put it on the crowd of why don't you guys know? I think there's two things at play here. One, I was really surprised because usually the TNA fans have their ear pretty close to the kind of what's going on in like the indie world. A lot of TNA fans, maybe
Yeah.
I'm overgeneralizing, but they kind of are aware of what's going on in the wrestling world. So it was a little surprising from that standpoint. But part of me also thinks like it kind of shows that sometimes I know fans get super excited about certain wrestlers, but maybe the reach isn't what people think it is sometimes. Like where people want like a Blake Monroe to jump right to the main roster and go after Rhea Ripley. No, maybe we got to work her through the system to kind of build her up.
Yeah, this is where, Anthony, if you're listening, comment in the chat if you know of like if there's a group of TNA fans that are avid The Righteous. Did you know who The Righteous were, Anthony? Because that's the thing. He's the resident TNA insider. He'd be the ears to the feet there when it comes to what TNA fans know of. You would think that they're almost in that AW kind of level of smartdom when it comes to knowing who's who and who's out there from the industry thing, especially because those are normally the people that end up in TNA. So that seemed like a very, dare I say, WWE casual audience.
Yeah, I was really surprised. I'll be honest. Like I figured they would kind of have a grasp of it. Really shocked at who are you, but again, I mean, I think on the bright side of it, they get to come in now and kind of, if you don't have any foregone conclusion on who they are, they now have the world to play with and they can show you who they are.
And them on AMC just seems like it kind of writes itself.
Right. Let's go. But we have about only 5 minutes. Time flies, my guy. We are going to kick this one off. We'll remind everybody out there, prediction title is on the line. Get your predictions in. Let us know who you're taking. Fill out all the questions, and you can become our prediction champion. Michael, who's been a champion, a solid champion for a week, he's getting the short run treatment unless he can defend this title tonight. So get in there, click the link. If you don't want to use this link, it's all over our socials. So make sure you get in there and get your votes in.
Yes, and I believe even C Money dropped in there. So it's glad to see the wrenches helping out too.
Let's go. A handy wrench is always a good thing to have. But let's say hello to the people real quick. Spaz, Mega, Damien, top 3 from last night. Get in that chat, get your points, super chat, super stickers, get your bonus. So make sure you put that in there as well. And let's go. Get on that board. Thank you, Spaz, Mega, and Damien. 3 very regulars, and I think Spaz has only had a couple nights off in a while that he wasn't number 1. So get in there and knock him off the top, folks.
Facts. But Kevin, what up? I guess I'll go up to the top. Kevin, what up? Zach, National Cook for Christmas Day. I had to look this up to make sure this man wasn't out here just throwing out complete lies and everything, because that sounds so random, but it's supposed to be to remind you that you need to cook for Christmas, as Christmas Day wasn't enough of a reminder.
Yeah, I think we know we got to eat, and you want to eat good.
Colin, what up? Damien, I see you. Adrian, I'm excited for this one. NXT is fire, and the talent is insane. Is NXT, where would you rank if NXT is truly its own promotion, like how sometimes it wants to get treated?
Treated out like a brand, right?
Yeah. How does it rank amongst everything else? What in the sea of shows that we watch, where's NXT fall?
Ooh. I mean, again, I think like if we're going like, I mean, if Raw and SmackDown are separate brands, it might slide past SmackDown this year over the last while for sure. I think NXT is way more consistent than AEW Dynamite as far as value goes, and I don't think they get enough credit for the in-ring quality. There are still some campy, silly things that I don't love, but if you get past that, there's a lot of talent. There are 2, 3, like TNA is in the mix now. Like it's hard, but NXT's consistently beat Dynamite in the ratings, and I think overall more consistent program.
I'd say Raw, NXT's, Dynamite, you could probably flip-flop however you want to go. They trade weeks, it almost feels like.
Does Dynamite beat SmackDown in 2025?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I think for especially this last chunk, and you very much have felt the bloodline not being there. And I would say it hasn't been a great run for SmackDown. SmackDown's probably coming in bottom of the rung.
Yeah, SmackDown's had some struggles. I mean, it's had some stuff, but it's had some struggles for sure.
Right. Well, we'll struggle to get back on this chat of Sean. What is up? The predictions heavyweight championship of the world is mine. Is there a link to make my picks? It's already right there. It's literally right underneath you from C Money. There you go.
Thank you, Money.
See Money, what up? Eric, see any TNA invasion on the show tonight? It's just NXT. Yeah, Stacks
Santino
out there
was
winning a belt.
pissed. What's
I
that?
wouldn't be. I was talking about Stacks winning a belt. I'd be pissed about that.
Yeah, well, there was a thing going around of Santino backstage just not happy at all. He's had enough of the bullshit. It is interesting because we've talked about how this has very much been like the evolve wave of the NXT war, and but they're still pitching it as like, we've had enough of NXT. I'm like, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, but this is like that NWO Black and Silver coming to beat you up. This isn't even like the Wolfpack NWO.
Right?
Dennis, what up? Ronan, we're 30 minutes away. We're that far behind, but he might have been here before we were here.
Yeah, no, we're way behind, and we got 2 minutes.
Do you want to take over then, sir, to see if you see anybody I don't see? I got Jersey, I got Bernard, I got Daniel Barry Sports Highlights, your favorite name. There, I took it from you. MDB, I see Alan Cherokee, Mr. Stormy, the righteous are in WWE peripherally.
Yeah, on the edge.
On the edge, living on the edge. Dale, what up? MVP, I see you can. This list is long.
It's good. It's nice and long. Bueller.
Dale, what's the score? What game's going on? Oh, Georgia. Oh, 21 Georgia leads Alabama. There you go. Shout out.
There you go.
Ooh, what up, Mrs. Box? I still hate calling you Mrs. Box, but what's happening? Let's smash those buttons and give these guys some love.
Let's
give somebody some love to Geekbox too as well. The React homie.
Right. Go check out your everyone's second favorite box out there, folks. Go check our buddy out. Geekbox. Right. Doing it better than anybody.
Philip. Zarya turning heel? I think so, probably tonight. We already saw it this week to where she's already, you see, she's always walking off, and you know, I'm always the bad guy. We're seeing those two gals pretty much self-implode here.
Absolutely. I don't think it's a turning as much as it's a breakup.
Mm-mm.
Right. I almost think we're almost, pretty much there with the screaming match. But
do you do it at Saturday night's main event?
Well, I think Soul's fighting Bailey. So you have her come out now.
Shows up and costs Zol.
You could. Yeah. I mean, tonight's probably going to be big, right? If there's a moment that looks like Soul could win, Zarya could be a factor for sure. So the event is about to start any minute, folks. Nick and I will link up. We will continue to say hello to everybody. Make sure you get in that chat and let us know how you're feeling. The polls will be popping. And last call on those predictions.
Yeah, literally within seconds here. As I've got a then.
Done.
Okay, so I'll have to make sure because I got the Peacock feed. I have a now, and you got the Netflix
It's literally
feed,
half a second.
Tap.
Yeah, it's close. So we set it up.
Forever.
Yeah. Spot on. Predictions are closed. Good luck to everybody. We will have a new winner on Monday when we're back. But yeah, lots of names in the chat. Keep it coming. Get it going. Be a friend. Tell a friend. Like, share, subscribe. Share this link with everybody you know. What's up, Bailey? We said hello to Ghouls. Bernard's back with us. Z-Man, let's go. See Money. Dale, Dennis got you. Chris got you again. Let's go. Jersey, which is our buddy JV. Never trust Court Bauer not to sue somebody, my guy.
Yeah, he's already sued WWE. What are we talking about? As I've got Oba and Saints backstage. Are you there?
Yep.
Okay.
We're neck and neck.
Mrs. Box always makes me laugh. Honored. Yeah, it's because I know. So, but now see, we've got the penalty boxes at least instead of remember before it was shark cages. Now we've got LED penalty boxes.
Well, I mean, it's always been a penalty box for the Iron Survivor. So we missed the shark cage this year. I think that was a factor that could have been used to help make the match more interesting. I like it, but the penalty boxes, I mean, we've seen people get pounded into it, and it'll be interesting, man. When you got to sit out 2 minutes of basically a 25-minute match, it's tough.
Yeah, well, and so the whole concept and structure again to me feels it's a little convoluted, a little all over the place, but it still manages to somehow work. Like it's one of those matches that being the fresher guy, you're at a severe disadvantage somehow too. Yeah.
Yeah, like there's some kind of rule flaws that I don't love, but like the last one out essentially has 5 minutes to figure their shit out. So if someone's already got 2-3 pins, you're already behind the 8 ball. And if you come out and you get pinned, you're in the box for 2. So that becomes a factor. We've seen multiple people go in the box and beat each other up. All the box talk here tonight. Welcome to the Wrestling for Life Network. But yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of what ends up happening is they've done a good job of making the last few minutes of every time we've watched it real fun. Like I think they've done a good job with on paper sounds like a gauntlet match, a battle royal, a fucking war games. Like it's all the things.
Well, it's kind of, I think, the first real concept I've seen WWE create since Elimination Chamber. And I think they nailed it out of the park with Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
Iron Survivor might be more of, a B, C tier when it comes to, stipulations. It's very unique. But you were right that it adds in that Iron Man element at the end to where you're fighting and scrapping for every last minute of literally as the clock goes down.
Right.
Now, it does feel very tied to this pay-per-view, though, too, of like you're never going to get an Iron Survivor outside of Deadline.
Yeah, it feels like this is the home for it, right? And it's the season of the cage match, the season of the over-the-top spit match, right? So we've had a shit ton of cages in the last few weeks, so this shall be very interesting. I mean, 10 talented people are going to be in the Iron Survivor. The winners get title matches at New Year's Evil, I believe.
Yes, which I don't believe is actually a special. I think it's just a regular weekly episode.
I think it's a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Which I'm okay with.
Now, are you okay with this? Sorry?
Go ahead.
I was just going to read this accusation from MDB saying you drink French vanilla coffee.
I'll take it. I do, occasionally. Not often, but I do like it. A good French vanilla is lovely. You heard me.
I'm going to move away from that.
You heard me.
At the end of the hourglass. Now, Hourglass, are we teasing Cross?
You're right. There you go. It's not, Cross. It'd be so weird for Cross to show up at NXT. It really would.
It was the last time he was great.
Yeah, it just feels like, I don't know.
Where's he show up? Iron Survivor?
Yeah, like, I don't know. But we're getting the walk-ins. Lola and that big old smile of hers. So Ruka's here, doesn't look happy.
Are you over kind of the walkouts, the walk-ins for every...
Mm-hmm. I think a little bit.
Save it for your big pay-per-views, maybe big stories. But
like, are they going to do 10 here tonight? Like, that's crazy. Like, are you going to show everybody in the Iron Survivor? That's a lot.
We'll just do at least 6 because we're on number 4 already with Javon.
Right, Javon. Leon's already in the building chilling. Now, are you surprised that Macklin drops the international title last night?
Absolutely.
Stacked.
Poor Steve Macklin. This man at one point was the only true TNA champion, and now he's out here losing to half a stack.
Right. It's crazy. Joey in the building. Oh, here we go. So it is the first match.
This is really surprising that this is, I mean, granted, it's a quick turnaround, but you would still, doesn't this feel like this could end past an Iron Survivor? Like, you don't need the Iron Survivor to be the last thing you see. Now, it'd be hard to follow it right back up.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to remember, and maybe the fan out, one of our fact checkers out there, I'm trying to remember, like, there was a match after the men's Iron Survivor last year, or no? Did the men's main event? Trying to remember, and I can't.
I'm on their Wikipedia page, so give me 2 seconds, and I can go to last year's. So, last year's ended with the
boom.
Women's. I'm trying to figure out Wikipedia.
Yeah, it was the women's, right?
It ended with the women's, and it started with the men's. So
that's right.
But it was Trick Williams versus Ridge Holland as the co-main for the NXT Championship.
Yeah, so maybe it's just a matter of not shitting on your fucking your championship match by trying to follow, Leon Slater and Javon Evans bouncing off the place.
I mean, I've said it habitually for years now at this point of if you're not last, you're first. Of you get a clean, fresh audience, you're the first thing that anybody sees. As I've got Oba coming out, and that's the way you keep everything strong. Oh, he's the fucking tank. I'm still surprised he came back to NXT and didn't just go to the main roster.
Just absolute fucking aura. And I know I don't use that word very
Orafemi.
often.
Orafemi. Remember, that was his nickname.
Right?
Orafemi.
KJ,
He's winning, my guy. He's winning. I know Ricky.
You think he's winning? I'm going to stick it to Ricky.
Match. What?
I think Ricky versus Cody has a ring to it. So I'm sticking Ricky.
Pause. Yeah, it has a very Nepo ring to it.
Yeah, a little bit, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, it is Cody's buddy, but I mean, if you're right. If you want to have a guy and instantly jetpack him, that should be already on the main roster with his size, with his talent and everything. Obafemi versus Cody Rhodes. Is it because they're afraid Oba to outshine Cody?
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, but does Oba beat Cody?
Does Ricky beat Cody? Ricky ain't beating Cody.
I don't think Ricky's beating Cody, but there's a chance. I would almost be bold enough to be like, fuck it, let Oba beat him.
That's what I'm saying. I think Oba would be Cody would be scared of Oba.
Well, here comes Ricky Saints. The revolution will be televised, folks. I'm holding on to hope. I like Ricky a lot. I hope this is just one of those matches that he might have a little bit of jobber face, though. But I hope this is one of those matches that just solidify him as champ and he can move on.
Well, it's going to be interesting. So you're telling me that if Oba loses here, he's still going to probably move up to the main roster, as he probably should have already not been running this match back.
Right.
But if Saints wins, he's the one that gets the match with the world champion and everything. So it's a little it's too much almost.
It does change the dynamic for sure. The announcement of that match, it changes your perspective quickly. Because I think on paper, like as far as an announcement, Cody Rhodes, Obafemi has a bigger ring, a bigger, potential eye-opening kind of move than Ricky. Sorry, Ricky, I love you, but Oba's Oba.
It sounds like we went to 2021 or something like that, or 2022 of AEW with Cody Rhodes versus Ricky Saints.
Right. Yeah.
Oba versus Cody almost feels like we're going to see that at one point at like a SummerSlam or something for the actual world title.
Okay, yeah, possibly, for sure. This is the guy, I mean, really, Oba could win the fucking Royal Rumble at this point. He's that good.
And he's that good. He's been presented that well. And he really just does have the actual talent in ring. Like I'm not saying he's fucking 5-star Meltzer Classic if he's the work rate champion of the world. But for what Obafemi is as a character, as an athlete and everything, he has a guy that screams to me, why are you not like Braun Breaker? To me, he's the next Braun Breaker.
Yeah. I mean, and he might have come into his own faster than Braun Breaker did overall. But folks, the poll is up. The match is about to start, and 86% of the chat is going Ricky right now.
Well, then fine. I'll be right when they're wrong.
Right. Let me see. There's a bunch of people going for the predictions title. Let's see how that voting worked out. 100% of the people going for predictions belts right now. It's Ricky or bust, Nick. 100%.
See, this is the thing: is Cody Rhodes and that goddamn match at Saturday Night's Main Event have swung the vote so much. It's Cody tampering, and I will not stand for it.
Right, it's not fair, damn it.
As we are underway, I'm still going over. As you had Spaz's super chat up there, so
yes, I did.
Spaz with a $5 super chat. KJ, I disagree. Drew McIntyre left the WWE main roster and made his comeback in NXT. Cross could do the same respectfully. That's not a bad shout at all. That's a perfect show.
No, we appreciate the super chat, Spaz, as always, and you're 100% right. Again, I think it kind of recency bias of like, why would Cross do that? But you're right. Others have kind of, circled back and kind of revamped themselves a little. So you're not wrong.
Oba next Brock Lesnar. I could see it.
In a lot of ways, yeah.
The referee is back. The referee. Where's that referee? He's trying to on me.
The best.
KJ, you must, please and thanks, keep us updated with the stats on the predictions. It adds some gravitas, in my opinion.
I like it. I'll let you know. It's one of the things about changing the system and the dynamic is now we can track everything and see it in real time. So, yeah, right now, 100% of the fans are going for NXT's champ to stay champ. We'll break it down as we move forward.
See, again, we just enhance the product, and we can show it how we enhance the product and say, and we're, bridging the gap in multiple categories and name categories. But I digress.
Right.
Always just suspended backbreaker. Try and say that 5 times fast. On Saints there. The strength of Oba is the biggest asset and the most impressive thing with this man. He just has that instant size that he has that Brock Lesnar quality of that. The second he walks in the room, everybody's asshole puckers. Pause.
It just is. He kind of just exudes it, a confidence, the way he moves. Like I remember when we first started seeing Oba, a little stiffer than he is now. But it didn't take him long, and then all of a sudden he started getting that bounce to his step, and like even when he does his moves, there's like just this fuck you energy of I'm gonna do whatever I want to you, little man. Enjoy it or not, I don't give a shit.
Win or lose, the choices, the outcome's the same. It's that Brock Lesnar where Brock will bounce on his feet a bit and everything. That pre-wrestling bounce, it's kind of like that,
right? So yeah, no, I mean ultimately. I think that they did a good job of finding a way to get Ricky the W, and we're getting this match starting off exactly as I thought it would, and that's Oba's kicking the shit out of Ricky. Now Ricky's got to use his speed and his smarts to kind of figure a way out to hold on to his belt.
Stick and move, gravy toss, gravitas. Everybody is just obsessed with how we said that, I guess.
Gravitas.
Which is moreover, the Oba walk or the Penta strut? Smooth operator.
Penta, Penta, right? Like Penta's just got it, and you got athletes out there and shit doing that Penta walk.
Well, Kittle's an actual friend of his. I got Saints fucking strutting on that rope.
They're a little bit old school.
Now see, it was one thing when like Taker be doing it and he's fucking tiptoeing. That thing was bouncing around like a goddamn bungee cord.
Well, I think it's a little easier when you're a $150 or $170 opposed to 320.
Fair enough. I'll give you that. Is it possible we get a return of Tony D? Well, we had to have what's in the box with Ava. What's in the box?
What is in the box? Was it like a nose, a finger?
It was the hat scraped up, all torn asunder.
Was it the other half of her shirt that she never seems to find? What was in the box?
She's a beautiful woman.
Yeah, she's a woman. She's a lady.
Whoa. NXT is booking Ricky the right way, something that AW can't seem to get right. I don't want to get to are we past the point of comparables? It's the same thing with like Blake Monroe now and Christ almighty, I already forgot her AW name. But
did you say her AW name? Blake Monroe.
Oh,
Mariah May.
No, I said her WWE name. I forgot Mariah May. I forgot.
Okay, you went the other way. Okay, I was like, wait, didn't you say what you thought you didn't say?
You think the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Yeah, right. That's too funny, but
Spaz with a $5 super chat. Nice to see a bigger crowd than NXT has seen in a bit.
Yeah.
Also, I can see Oba walking into a prison like, oh, you're my wife now. Oh, yeah, he's walking in like Bishop in here.
He's Zeus. He's fucking, hiding shit. What?
I'm the master and the ruler.
Let's go. Ricky in the air.
Imagine that's the thing that people have talked about of now we're adding these members to the vision and everything of Logan Paul's a member. We've got the Masked Man who's allegedly potentially a member. Oba Femi as part of the vision with Paul motherfucking Heyman. Yeah, you've got your next big thing right there.
And what Paul would do for him as like a talker is insane. Like Oba don't have to say anything ever. Brock didn't for years. We thought Brock couldn't talk.
That's not even saying that Oba can't, but he doesn't need to then.
He doesn't need to. Make it very impactful when he does, right? He does the Undertaker thing where, Paul would talk for 7 minutes and then he just leans in and like, rest in peace. Right? Yeah. You just lean in and go, boom. All right, got you.
Ricky in the sky with diamonds. Blake Monroe over Mariah May. Hey, what do you say? I think is it more of a push?
Blake Monroe, it's the consistency of the use. Mariah May got to a higher peak in the company, but I think that goes to kind of what I was saying earlier a little bit, Nick, of like Mariah May, when she came over, people were insulted that you'd put her in NXT, but then they instantly like, oh, she's not giving a good promo. They're like, that's why she's here, bro. Like, let's follow connect these dots, right? If we throw her out on the middle of SmackDown and she eats shit, everyone's going to eat her alive, and you might ruin her. So you put her in NXT, and she's got to learn and grow. And I think she's learning and growing, and I think she's in a great groove right now.
Do you think that's the same case as Oba's just walloping Saints in the Jesus, that sell? This man just yomped himself off of a fucking uppercut. Little HBK kind of sell in there of just way over the top. But do you think that's a bit too why Saints is in NXT and not on the main roster as Cody's buddy?
Yeah, I think it's the same thing with Saints. We've seen other guys come in. I mean, look at Lexus King, came over from AEW and still hasn't really found his groove. Now he's younger. Saints is getting a chance to kind of find his groove. And the last thing you want is Saints to go from AEW, show up in WWE, and have the fans chant, "Who are you?" You know what I mean? So,
why'd you say that again?
Right, but that's kind of the idea. Like now, if Ricky Saints shows up on Saturday Main Event, we know who he is.
It's a bit of, as Oba's working over Saints, it's a bit of that same of why are they pushing new stars? Why don't they push new stars? Kind of argument of why don't they jump them to the main roster? Why do they still need work? Like you can see it of, like you said with Monroe, of all right, well, promo work a little bit of figuring out, so getting her acclimated to the system and everything a bit. If you drop her in the deep seas out there on the main roster and she sinks, then everyone's just going to be throwing stones at it. It's the same of why do they push new stars? Why are they giving all this time to new people? Why don't they push new stars?
Yeah, you can't have it both ways, right? Like we got to do one or the other.
2 out. Yes, Ronan, the action is underway. It's always going to be a good match with these two. I don't know if I viably believe that Ricky Saints could beat Oba.
Again, you got to sell that story, right? It's like, to me, it's very much what they did forever. And the guy running the show is the guy that's the king of it. Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Vader, Shawn Michaels, you name it, Sid. Like, it was always Shawn Michaels was the smaller guy, the underdog that took a beating and kept on ticking.
I was gonna say,
there you go.
Yeah, but we just did that. We've done it now twice in the match already. Spear.
Well, he did. He changed it to a Hurricane Rana this time.
1, 2. But you just sat there all. I still at times you do that time. You do that spot once a match at most. You do it once a show even. Because you've got a suspension of disbelief with that spot.
Yeah, no, I disagree with you completely in the sense that he went for it the second time. This time, Oba broke the grip. Like, I'm not doing that again, and he turned it into a Hurricane Rana. So it's a nice play it back. You run it back, and it doesn't go the way you expected, and you ad lib. So. Again,
I'll give you. I didn't see it as Oba broke the hold. So if that's the way you saw it, I'll give you that. I didn't see it as that. I thought he was going more with it and just kind of just cut it short.
Yeah, you're not wrong in the sense of like you don't want to do it over and over and over again, but you do have. I mean, I kind of like that they turned this time. You expect what you saw before as Ricky gets caught up in the second row or the top rope. A stunning conclusion.
No. Get out of here with that business.
Stunning conclusion.
Vic Joseph is underrated on commentary.
He's good. He's gotten so much better and very he gets energized. I think he's taken a page out of Michael Cole's book and starting to get a little more jazzed about the moments.
Right.
What's up, Lady B? Completely agree.
Yeah, it's that old school Cornette clip of, you see a little guy beating up or a big guy beating up on a little guy on the side of the road. You want to cheer for the little guy, kick his ass.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to see the little guy. Or, sometimes in a lot of cases, you have the little mouthy prick and you want the big guy to get his hands on him and choke him. But then he runs away and plays coward. So it's good when done right. And he's fading. Ricky holding on like a backpack.
I will say, and I know I said it more for conversation than my actual belief system, but they do with Ricky Saints versus Oba. They do that storytelling of David versus Goliath, big versus little, really well. I just wish that it wasn't Oba potentially taking 2 L's.
Yeah. I agree. Like, I mean, it's a tough one, but when I see a guy like Oba, I'm like, okay, well, he'll be okay.
Yeah, he'll survive.
He'll be okay.
Surviving. Joe Lewis, salute to my brothers and beards. Octopus red waving, octopus red waving.
Let's go. What's up, Joel?
It's always funny how it's Joe, by the way, not Joel, but
Joe. Oh, I saw Joe. I called him Joel Lewis instead of Joe Lewis.
There you go.
My bad. What's up, Joe? Saints. Almost caught up on the tope.
See, that's the thing, though. That seemed to me a bit short, and Oba oversold the shit out of that because
he had to
up short.
Yeah, he caught his foot. But
okay, so we all saw that. It wasn't just me that saw that. I was like, he's short, and this is overselling his fuck.
Yeah. He caught his foot. Ricky's had a couple like little moments, not bad, and again, shit happens.
Now we're in NXT. Now we know why we're in NXT. We see why we're in NXT. We're learning the proper ways to do things.
Oh, is it Fameasser?
Fameasser. 1, 2 count.
Right.
It's so crazy though that almost for the most part, this match has had a good chunk of false finishes, but you almost kind of believe every false finish. Like it could really end the match there.
100%. I think Ricky's doing a good job. And it was Oba to start this one off. And then Ricky came out swinging. So I think, now Oba's battling back. I like it. I'm been very into this match so far.
Well, yeah, it's your world title match. I would hope we're into it.
Well, again.
I
mean, what if we weren't?
I know, taking a shot. But
yeah.
Paul, well, speaking of taking a shot, Paul, at what fucking world would a little guy like Ricky beat up a guy like Oba?
It happens all the fucking time. I love big guys. I made a career on beating up big guys. I love it. Like
this is why he still works with a big guy. He's just waiting for the day to have a hockey fight with me.
Right? Like, fuck. Like, little guys win fights. And I think that's the fun story. Like, David versus Goliath. Literally, it's in the Biblics.
They were taking this shit to the Biblics.
Right? They act like it never happens. Why is all the fight, like, why are all the heroes half the size of most of the bad guys they fight in a movie?
1, 2, not on a backslide. Have some respect. Is Ricky going to have to hit another Rochambeau or hit an actual Rochambeau on Oba to win this? Because he's tried to spear. Oh, he caught that man damn near off midair.
Oh! We got a new champ.
Oh. Shout out Booker being back, by the way, too.
Yeah.
After all of the glow up that he, I guess, was having all those procedures for.
Yeah.
This really is like, it's always good, and it's been a minute with the NXT world title that you've actually believed either man could win, because we had that run with Trick for a bit, and we had the run with Oba before this that you pretty much knew those, like, it's not going to change hands there.
Yeah, you're right. And we've had a lot of championship matches. I mean, Winter's Coming has that happening. So Ricky Oba with it actually up in the air is nice.
I knew this is exactly. C Money thought the exact same thing, and this is where you're. Oba in the steps. And see those 1,000-pound steps. Oba's so powerful and so forceful that he just knocked one.
He's a big man. Those are, he fucking smashed them.
Oh, DDT. But C Money instantly went to Ty Domi, was like 5'3" and knocked out tons of dudes.
Yeah, exactly. Like one of my fucking guys, Domi, who, yeah, we won't get into that right now, but Domi from my neck of the woods. And yeah, the guy was a fucking champ. Fought all the big guys.
Make sure you become a member today, folks. So when we do the next members only stream, we'll build our fucking, fighting hockey team of who would you want as your brawlers if it's just like who was the Rangers and somebody that one year that just the puck dropped and both teams just started throwing hands?
Oh, that's happened a few times. It was the Rangers Islanders and Rangers Islanders have done it a few times. Rangers
Wasn't it
Jersey.
Rangers Caps?
Yeah, Rangers Caps was one because Tom Wilson did something.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I love it. Fucking love it.
See, that proved that
Ricky can get him up. You can get him up.
Oh! Fall from grace. 1, 2, 2. That was such a good fucking sequence right there. Of you saw that Ricky could actually get Oba up for the Rochambeau, but just can't hold him there quite enough. And Oba slides out. Bang! Fall from grace.
Right.
Boston, what up? What up? Yeah, two. Everybody's up there. Just that was a close as shit too. Oh, do it again. Plant this man.
It's
from
over.
The heavens.
It's over.
1, 2, 3.
And
new NXT World Champion. You never bet against the ruler. And the man who will on to face Cody Rhodes. Don't worry. Mark this in a year's time. Oba Femi will be challenging for a world title on the main roster.
Solid one-on-one match. No extra hijinks. Great storytelling throughout the match. Oba dominates early. Ricky comes back, makes it look like a battle. Couple moments where Ricky looks like he's going to do it. Oba pancakes him twice. The second time, too much. And the dance is on, folks. We are fucking popping and locking. Oba Femi, your new champ. Let's go. Everybody for the prediction title, donut. Nick is the only guy.
I didn't even put in a ballot. I would have been the only one.
You would have been the only one.
But see, I told y'all, I'll be right when y'all wrong. And when he hit that sit-out power bomb, he lifted that man to the heavens. That was like the Undertaker last ride type shit.
Right. And you're right. On paper, Oba's sounds really fucking now. Oba's going to Saturday Night Main Event.
Oba is the guy. Oba was going to be the guy. It's really nice that Ricky was there to keep it warm while Oba took a break for a minute. You know, rest and recoup before he made that big jump and took on Cody Rhodes and everything. But yeah,
very short run for Ricky. Why not call Oba up? We'll see what their plans are, though. So I mean, again, I'm okay. I mean, even if these guys continue to have a rivalry, you want that. Like, look, Ricky's pissed. Ricky says, fuck it. So, again, I think that, I'm okay with how all this is right now. The setup, how it played out, and where this could go. I mean, there's nothing wrong. Remember Nakamura and Samoa Joe? Would they fight 4 times in NXT? Exchanging wins, and then finally, I think it was Nakamura that won the rubber match.
Handshake. Hey, handshake. Let's
go.
Go. Good on
Maybe
Ricky.
Ricky's moving on.
Kick him in the balls. Kick him in the balls right now. Turn heel.
Kick him in the balls.
Well, I haven't combed through everything from Final Battle yet or Final Resolution. Everything was final on Friday. It felt like. I haven't combed through all of those matches, but best match of the week by far with Ricky Saints versus Oba.
Yes, I really like that match. Clean
I was
match.
Gonna say, do you find it? Can you think of anything that was better than it? Fletcher Knight
wasn't as good as it should have been. I thought it was okay, not great. Somebody tried to argue with me about that, but I thought
the finish of that match is the only thing that really lost me with that match.
Yeah, and then the idea that Okada and Pac had a good match, I felt so. Pac carried that man on his back like a fucking knapsack for fucking 14 minutes or whatever it was, and then get backslid. I was like, you protect that motherfucker all day long. It kills me.
Could Pac be the mystery masked man after, he was out there on Dynamite with Stupid Sexy Pac out there was just showing that cake.
Right. Maybe. So we're in the back with Kelly Kincaid right now.
See, you get this, and this is why I wanted to have the Peacock feed while you have the Netflix feed. I have Limo Emu. I have Liberty Mutual, #not sponsored right now.
I almost choked,
you might have an emu backstage, but I got one on a commercial.
You got one on commercial. Yeah, I got Kendall and Ren St. Clair. And they're just giving us a history on Kendall, who Kendo seems like, my God, she's got nothing but the future ahead of her. Like she seems like she's got all the makings for a long time women's superstar in this company.
Where is Callie Armstrong? Callie Armstrong was the best women's wrestler coming out of Evolve. She was the Evolve champion until she dropped it to Kendall because she was doing a couple matches on NXT, I remember. And then she's kind of just gone MIA a little bit here, unless she's been on Evolve that I've missed. But yeah, Callie Armstrong is the one that I think out of the Evolve. And it's interesting how much they're acclimating the Evolve roster now into NXT with this too.
Yeah.
But Callie Armstrong's one that I feel
hold on tight with Callie.
Jada Parker level in NXT.
Yeah, hold on tight with Callie. She's coming. There's no way they're just going to forget about her. Like, I think we're
I know, but I'm sending out a search mission before she ends up like Camille or something.
Right? Free Callie. Let's go.
We're going back to Callie. Heather, what up? I see you. Chris, I see you. Z-Man Scar, I don't know if we said hi or not. Was a good run, but didn't think the NXT title would change this soon. Thought Ricky would have a longer run. Then he met the irremovable force, the irresistible object of Obafemi.
Well, and I mean, at the end of the day, man, I want this. I want more movement with belts. I want more like, oh shit, didn't see that coming happening. And I feel like at times when we do get that, oh shit, he lost it. He like that was so short. Yeah, surprise, motherfucker. Like again, I picked Ricky, but just because I didn't pick Oba doesn't mean I should be bummed out about it. Some runs need to be short, and I think one of the things with the stale feeling of WWE is a lot of long runs overall.
Well, you've been the flag bearer ever since pretty much Roman was out there with the championship, or once he lost it. Have a bit more of these quicker championship runs of not everybody has to hold it for 1,000+ days. You can have a month reign, a 2-month reign, that kind of level.
Yeah, we talked about it with Cody and going into this match with McIntyre. Like, would Cody become more interesting to the fan base if Drew beats him and then he's got to chase him down and maybe he beats Drew back and then like a little bit of just they're still going to get where you're going, right? So at the end of it all, Cody finds a way to win. But playing a little bit, I'm not saying go buck wild. You don't go WCW and start.
You don't go AEW like you want with AEW to do, to where you go full Russo.
Yeah, don't go crazy, but you got to kind of spice things up. And I think the fans out there are demanding, like, we want more excitement, more change, more. It's so cookie cutter and stale and safe. All right, we're going to go out on a whim and we're going to run this back. And people get very like, I didn't like it.
Right.
As Soul is on the phone. I guess she just wears like beach clothes all day, every day. That's the vibe.
I mean, I dig it. I'm not complaining. And I like how she holds her phone just enough so we can see exactly who she's talking to. And
right.
But Spaz with a $10 super chat. Super chat the 4th. May the 4th be with you. The NXT refs can only afford 2 stripes on their shirts, and Broski in the front row, hard side, looks like he came right from work. Is he going to yell at Dax? Is he a FedEx driver? We got to watch out for
right. Yeah. But keep in mind, Spaz, it's NXT. Even the referees have to earn their stripes.
Yeah, there you go.
Literally. So Mike, it looks like Soul and Zarya are okay. You know how it goes. Look at this.
They've been on their Japanese tour.
It's Hank Son and Tank Son.
I'm Tank Son for you too.
Look, they're showing their little like the airport workout.
These guys are over as shit, though. They are. Why do we need Hank and Tank merch more than we've already got?
Right. And I feel like, listen, I know that you feel like like the company might feel like they're not there yet, but I think if you threw Hank and Tank on Raw or SmackDown right now, they instantly make that segment that they're in, that match that they're in, better, especially for a lacking tag team division. These guys are fun as fuck.
They have very heavy machinery vibes of remember with Otis and Tucky.
Yeah, but I think better overall. I think
yes.
Like I think a little bit better, and maybe it's because both of them are pretty good. And I think with Heavy Machinery, it was like 1.5 guys.
Yeah.
Sorry, big guy. We miss you.
Tucker. Mike, what up? Nair, title reigns need to end. Too long. Words short. What is that fucking? What's the name there from The Office of why use long words when short words do same?
Right. Like I said, there are times and places, but I just think, yeah, not everyone should have to run for a year. Like this idea that like if you have a title reign that is like 6 months or less, it's terrible. And I think a lot of that is an IWC driven thing. I think you can be champ for 3 months, lose it, and if you're a part of your career, the goal becomes winning it back, right? Then it becomes the old adage of it's harder to stay at the top than be at the top, or to get to the top, right?
Absolutely.
Like, so Hank and Hank back next week.
Let's go. Newport City, agreeing with you. Not everyone needs a year-long title run.
Yeah.
Koryukin Hall, I hope I pronounced that right.
Koryukin.
That's always been a place that I've wanted to can watch a show at. And more than anything, I've actually always wanted a Ribera steakhouse jacket because that was always like the sign of you did the Japanese tour and everything of it's that old school, like even back to like Bruiser Brody and shit like that, of everybody somehow had the goddamn Ribera fucking steakhouse jacket shit. So if anyone knows somebody who can hook me up with one, be a friend, tell a friend. I'm a 2X, maybe a 3X, depending on how much we're around the holidays.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the women are up.
That's a way to say that we're getting now the women's Iron Survivor match coming up now. As you figure that they would bookend this at some point here. A bit. Oh boy. And just to remind everybody, the rules of the Iron Survivor match. 5 wrestlers compete in the match, which lasts 25 minutes. 2 wrestlers start the match, which begins the timer. And every 5 minutes, another wrestler enters, with the 5th and final participant entering at the 15-minute mark. Each time a wrestler scores a pinfall, submission, or being the victim of a disqualification, they gain a point. Points can be gained even before other participants have entered. So gauntlet aspect.
Yeah.
A wrestler who is pinned, submitted, or is disqualified goes into the penalty box for 90 seconds, after which they can re-enter the match. The winner of match, dubbed the Iron Survivor, is the wrestler who scores the most points at the end of the 25-minute time limit. In the result of a tie, those who are tied enter sudden death overtime. And they win a world title shot at New Year's Eve, I believe, with these ones specifically.
I'm going to put a poll up. The YouTube max is out at 4. I don't know who to leave off. Son of a bitch. Who's definitely not winning?
Kendall.
You think Kendall?
She's already a champ.
Okay.
She's evolved. She's evolved just to be in this match.
All right. Well, we'll put a poll up with the 4 ladies. No offense, Kendall. If you win, you shock the world. I guess what we can do.
Ribera Steakhouse jacket on eBay, $75. Send me a link.
Let's go. Sol Ruka, 75% of the chat going, so of the predictors, and I lied. It's 55%. Lola got 11. Kendall gets 11. Jordan Grace gets 22. And Kalani gets 11. So wait, who didn't get any votes? Lola Vice didn't get a single fucking vote.
Wait, what?
I said it wrong, but Lola didn't get any votes.
Ooh. Wow. Is it because she just coming off of challenging for the title-ish, or because of AAA? Hey, what do you say?
I don't know. That's crazy. As who starts this one off? Kalani Jordan. So who picked Kalani to start first? That's interesting.
And she even with the clap with the powder and everything with her Titantron now, it all looks all purple. Which does anyone still call it a Titantron anymore? Does anyone still remember where that came from?
That's a lost
gone the way. I'm aging myself every time I say it.
Lola Kendall. I don't think anybody picked Kalani to open this match.
Are you digging Kalani right now with this kind of dug-in heel turn, or is it kind of just not for you, Doug?
She's still super fucking green. She's given a lot of opportunity. She's done pretty good with it. This heel kind of vibe that she's on right now isn't as bad as her babyface kind of blandness. However, the one thing saving her, kind of like we've seen with like Lyra, is when the bell goes, they're gonna bang.
Pause. Accusations as ran out here with Kendall.
Right. Oh, Kendall number 2.
But I don't dislike the kind of heel run a bit. She's not the greatest on the mic or anything, cutting a promo, but I think she just does that like the Charlotte Flair, like Tiffany Stratton, when they get kind of shook, they just kind of start shooting a little bit. I think she kind of goes and sounds more that route. Not that confident on the mic. I'm not as big of a fan of her in ring as you are. I think it's a little too gymnastic. It's a little too choreographed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, again, very gymnastic. Like we saw the sequence with Sol Ruka. We saw her in there with who she just beat in when she was running in TNA. But anyway, we've seen her have a couple matches where her athleticism really shines through. But you're right. Maybe it is very gymnasticy for sure.
Well, she's half the time she's hitting moonsaults and she's overshooting it, or she's landing pretty much damn near standing up because she knows how to do the proper split. It's a little just too like polished. It doesn't feel like they're actually. It's too choreographed for me. But we've got Kendall and we've got Kalani kicking it off. All the K's with KJ White. Who are you taking for this match? I know we did kind of the rapid fire predictions during the dirt sheets, but who are you taking?
Jordan Grace.
Fair. I think we both initially went with that.
I don't know who I went with.
Fair enough, but either way, I could very much see to where Jordan's kind of due.
Yeah,
if you're not going to do the Zarya thing here, does Sol win because they're putting a jetpack to Sol too? Like she's become the face of the NXT Women's Division. Sol versus Blake Monroe again doesn't sound like a bad show.
Yeah,
and you're gonna have her face Bailey on Saturday's main event. So
it's possible. I mean, again, I don't think Sol's gonna get it, but I think she's close and she's a favorite for sure. 55% of the live chat going Sol, Lola 7, Kalani 10, and Grace 28. So Sol's the favorite.
And if you're picking Kendall Gray, leave an actual chat because we want to still have the votes counted. But yeah.
YouTube, give me 5 options, damn it.
I got 5 on it.
Right.
Newport City Nightmare. Much prefer you guys as comms than Vic Joseph.
Ooh, right.
Dig it. This is why we say we're not just your wrestling buddies. We're not the wrestling friends you need in your life. We're the alternative commentary you need in your life.
A very impressive start to this match. I really like both these women and what they're doing here. Again, back and forth, super athletic, clean transitions. It doesn't look like 2 wrestlers that are learning how to do the moves. It's 2 wrestlers that know how to do the moves. Nice roll up. Inside cradle.
2 count. Damn it, YouTube. Shh, don't upset the YouTube overlords. We're still growing and climbing and everything. Help stroke that algorithm, folks. Make sure you hit all the little emojis in the corner. Hit all the bits and bobbles so you can all stim out there. Hit the bell notification. Make sure you hit subscribe. Hit share. Just all the apps. Just share it on all of them. Doesn't even matter.
Oh, holiday season. Get all your friends and family onto the channel. Let's go. I don't even care if they like wrestling. We'll still make them laugh.
Absolutely. Trust me. We've converted people from non-wrestling fans to wrestling fans.
We've converted non-us fans to our fans.
Very true. Very true. Alba Femi versus Cody Rhodes, a Saturday main event. It true be true.
Yes, it's super true.
Right.
It's 100% happening. So there you go. Kendall hurting. Ooh. Yeah. Kendall trying to fight back.
No, I wish they had like a countdown clock.
It's a count up.
somewhere. Yeah, but
To count up.
you have a count up, but I'm saying for when the next person's going to come in here.
I believe it's at the 5-minute mark, correct?
Fair enough. I read off all the rules and didn't even remember the rules I read off.
I listened to you, bro.
That's good because I didn't listen to me.
Yeah. Yeah, Julia won last year, so that's interesting.
Yeah, how the mighty have fallen.
She hasn't fallen. She's doing just fine.
Sure.
She's killing it. Her and Kiana James are on fire right now.
Mm-hmm.
Most booked heel on SmackDown. They're doing great.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I see them every week, and they're going after the U.S. title. I don't know what the problem is.
Okay. You're blind, Chris. What?
I can see that I'm going blind. On the apron to the buckle, and then a kick in the mouth. See, I mean, there's
the camera shake made it look so fucking aggressive,
right? And nice. She drops the fucking leg.
Maybe with this kind of sorry.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, if you watch kind of this sequence, she's pretty good, like overall.
I think I was about to say, I think at least she recovered from the. Oh shit!
She got her. One. Kendall gets the one.
That was a hell of a fucking. And now, right at the 5-minute mark of again.
Oh, and it's a 90-second penalty, guys. Sorry.
Yes. Jordan coming out here, but I was gonna say, with Kalani, of maybe this heel character is helping her not do so much of the gymnastic-y stuff of more stomp, kick, that actual violent stuff.
Oh, Jordan pancaking Kendall face.
Oh yeah. Down. Well, Kendall was out there hurt and limping and was just getting worked over, thrown into the ring post and everything. So now Jordan's got a weakened opponent here.
Fired up. Right? That's that gauntlet match effect where the fresh talent in the ring.
Right. Newport saying, Nick, you read the rules and still asked how long. Gotta be high. Vitamins make the pages stick together, folks.
Right. Busted. You're like, no.
No, I just admitted. You can have that.
Like,
that ain't what I'm mad at.
You got me.
Yeah.
Jordan. Oh.
Is she, again, like you've kind of said, is she someone that's quote unquote due to be NXT Women's Champion? Or can she still move up without never climbing that hill? Because we kind of thought she'd be on by now.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think, and she came in at an interesting time because you had Steph, you had Julia, you had her, Zaria came in. Like, there was such an influx. Oh, wait, Kalani's out. Kick to the gut.
Well, and recent history between Jordan and Kalani after they were just fighting for the TNA title.
That's who she had a pretty good match with Jordan.
Ah.
Thank you for the reminder, Cersei.
Yeah, lazy Susan. What comes around is all around.
No, into the roll-up. So now we got a triple threat going right now, folks. And
Ref, you better die. I didn't know Pete Rosenberg became official.
Looks like his brother. It really does. Oh, wow.
Yeah, Steve Rosenberg.
Dude, I'm sorry. I mean, again, I've said this before. I even think it's better than the main roster. Like revenge. Kalani gets the pin. I think the NXT women.
She hits her with the fucking mellow shit and everything.
Right? Just smooth, bro. Smooth.
Put her on the main roster with Carmelo and Trick and just make them a little fucking faction on the main roster. SmackDown needs some help. See, needs some fucking lifeblood thrown into it. So
a little bit of fucking sizzle.
Yeah.
Oh, dodges.
Oh.
Yo. That's unique. Into a backside. I like that.
She just does it to Jonathan anytime he gets out of line.
I told you to vacuum.
Do the dishes.
Let's go.
They do a 60-minute Iron Man match, folks, over who does the chores between Jonathan Gresham and Jordan Grace.
I'd watch that over a 30-minute Nigel one.
Fuck you.
Let's go.
1, 2, 2 count.
Those.
Damien, what up? Adrian, what up? What did Adrian say? That's so funny. I was a little false mountie in high school. I'm not even Canadian. What the fuck? What is a little false mountie? You were.
That's the
We need
I have no idea.
We need context.
Yeah.
This is what happens when we randomly get back. Oh. See, this is where the penalty box comes into play a bit, to where Jordan instantly meets Kendall right as she's coming out of there.
Mm-hmm. Now Kalani's zooming, man, and Kalani's been good.
Well, I think too, if you're looking at this from a concept of, if you're the first person in this match, then I want to try and rack up as many pins so I can get out ahead. So when it comes down to there's more people in here, fresher people, they've got some shit to get over here. I got to it while I got
and plus you can play keep away, right? You can play a little fucking, come and get me. We saw that in previous years where, you need to pin me, but I got to be in the ring. I'm just going to keep running around.
Well, even then, if I got a pin on you, so now you go in the box, and now it's back to a one-on-one match. So then I can do this,
We're about to get the next competitor in about 10 seconds here now, folks.
Right.
And we got 3 going right now. It's been good.
Whoa.
Good energy. Good.
Howard doing superplex.
Oh, who's next? Lola. Her name is Lola.
Why did they have like the purge horn before that, though? It was like
that's how Deadline do, bro.
Yeah, well, did Deadline do it? I think Deadline did it. Oh. Yeah, and just Lola instantly walks in and just racks one up of everybody that was again.
Listen.
The prediction titles is getting everything wrong tonight.
Right.
100% against Oba, and now Lola got no votes, and she walks in and gets one right out the gate.
I'll pop if Lola gets the W. I'm a big fan of Lola. We know, my Lola affair. Nobody thinks she's going to do it. I just feel like people kind of feel like the other ladies are, I guess, hotter at the moment. But Lola's on fucking
your obsession
fire.
with Sorry, I was just going to make a joke of, should we just call your obsession with Lola the Cuban whistle crisis?
Yum yums.
Yeah. Well, did you see Elektra Lopez? Oh, we got a double stink face. Elektra Lopez out there at WrestleCon, and I think her posterior swallowed another human being.
We are all big fans of Lola. Let's go. Yeah, I saw a thing with Elektra the other day, and I'm pretty sure her clothes were painted on, literally. Like whoa. Generational yum facts. Let's go.
Jesus. Down boy. The octopus is in a bed next to Naomi after Juggernaut knocked him up. What in the hell?
Trollicopter. I like Trollicopter. Hashtag Trollicopter.
Not gonna lie, you didn't have me in any half of this. Not even in the first half.
Right.
Oh, Kendall's really showing out.
Yeah. By the way, Jordan's got one. Lola's got one. Kendall's got one. Ruka hasn't been in yet. Grace is the only one that's been in there for a few moments that hasn't found a way to get a point. So anybody's game right now, and we're just waiting for a couple, actually 2 minutes, and then we'll get Soul Ruka, the last competitor, in.
Yeah. How many souls are going to get snatched? How many soul snatchers does Soul hit?
All the snatchers.
Whoa, now. That's not the question I directly asked, but you can have that.
Yum yums.
I'm just saying.
We're moving down the order of the soundboard. We've gone from butter to now yum yum. What's going to be the most used soundboard clip next week, folks?
Right. We got options.
I know we got options. You like to play with the options. Pause. I still haven't even looked at the options.
Right.
Ooh, hello.
Stop.
Is that you?
Right. As Gray gets a second. Jordan in the bulks. I think
Jordan
gonna
Gray's out here putting up the goose egg as Kendall Gray.
Yeah, I think Jordan's going to win. I got a feeling.
With this.
Oh.
It's going to really come down to the last little bit here of now it's gonna be that mad dash of everybody's just backsliding and small packaging each other.
Look, this is good. It's been a good match. I'm actually surprised at how smooth this has gone.
Better than the women's War Games,
right? That's I don't know. That's like fucking cherries and pineapples. I don't know what to tell you.
Pina colada.
Do you like pina coladas? Jordan's back. Jordan's back. Did Kalani just get clapped? Yeah, she did. Kalani got clapped with the door on the explosion. Spine buster.
No, that's a TNA show.
Oh, stack power driver. No, stack power bomb.
Oh, sits out into a power bomb. 1, 2.
And Jordan can't get a dub.
Couldn't buy one.
Oh,
whoa.
Yo, that was filthy.
Fuck, have you seen that? Now, granted, that was a bit choreographed, but yeah.
That whole fucking transition was amazing.
Fucking a stretch muffler suplex. 1, 2, 3.
Jordan got one.
Roll through on a crossbody.
Oh, shit. Kalani's got to go to the box. And here comes Ruka.
It almost should be a question. I don't know if it was a question on the polls this time.
No. Oh!
Yeah, Fioni. I know I got to go in the box. I'm not getting extra time for this roughing.
Facts, right? I'm already going. Who's coming with me?
Right. But I almost wonder if it'll be a question next time of who spends the most time in the penalty box.
Right. I think Kalani's been in there 3 times.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yo, Ruka.
No way. And so they're walking sold out. I know who might be a replacement. Are they? You have Zarya come in and she wins it.
We're okay with that.
Yeah. Well, Boston out here, I've been clicked on it for a minute, but still waiting on it. I am listening. It's day 157 of waiting for it to be added to the soundboard.
Yeah. I haven't been able to convert any of our stuff into the soundboard yet, so stay tuned.
Boston, you find that sample of audio and send it to us, and we'll find a way to incorporate it.
I'll have it on there the next day. I just haven't taken the time to go find the clip.
You go find the audio, and we'll make it happen.
That's it. Send me all the audio. I'll fucking stick everything on there.
No, don't. Send the audio from the show, not your random audio.
There's only so many minutes in a day, folks. We do what we do.
Boston, and I'm not going to find it.
There you go. See, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
You can't see me. Is she already out of the box?
Oh, Kalani gets a little fucking dirt off the shoulder. She's getting, at least she's got an attitude.
The attitude is growing. Like, she's finding herself a bit better, like I'm saying.
This is great. 1.5.
So Soul's just been walked off, and this is gone.
Soul's not in it.
That's a 4-woman match.
Yeah, I know. Interesting. Oh, well,
what?
Balance. Booker T. Balance. It's all about balance.
Well, so Kalani is the only heel in this match, though, too. Yeah. Oh, Spanish fly off the apron onto the outside.
Fucking amazing.
Soul coming back and just boots the fucking V-triggered the shit out of Kalani.
Let's go.
So what was that?
All right.
Take a walkabout?
She on one leg.
Peg leg peg.
Oh, Lola's double. She's gonna get 2. Lola rolls out.
1, 2, 3.
Kalani. Does she get another one?
Yeah, 1, 2,
Oh,
3.
let's
So
go.
she's instantly
Let's
tied with
go.
Kendall Gray.
Sorry,
And
who
that
was
Penman
counting?
man
Who was
is having
counting
a hard
chickens?
time around that corner. Sorry.
Right? Who was counting their chickens, my guy?
I mean, they walked her up the fucking ramp. I think we all would have thought that.
Yeah, the chat was blown up with it. Oh, Soul's out. We're fucking. She back. She about to win.
I really question of how much if her knee's legit or if it's still work.
Oh, that
was a miss.
There's the answer to how bad her knee is. I think she legitimately tweaked her knee.
But like Stone Cold knee brace, like fucking peg leg Patty.
Yeah, I don't know if they. I mean, yeah, I think so.
She's out here hitting missile drop kicks off the Brett's rope, the most dangerous rope.
Look, nip up with one foot. Big knee.
He's more talented on one leg than some women are on two.
Yeah, the pace of this match, the way the moves look, the crispness of it. Mind you, Soul just did fucking slip, but it's been so good, the pace.
Really good. One of the better multi-women matches we've seen in a while. I'll put it that way. Oh,
justice for Jared. I'm with you, Key1.
That's a hell of a submission because you don't see it fucking often. It's like the reverse mother's milk. I hate that that's a fucking name of a submission. Lola's been in the bottom. What?
Oh!
Got the Hanchame!
It doesn't count outside the ring. Get in or drag her in.
Well, we're splitting up the pins. We're down to 5 minutes. Or
who does the kicks better, Speedball or Lola? And I'm saying Lola.
Would you rather be taking them or rather be watching them?
Either way, if Lola's involved.
X Factor, Springboard X Factor.
Yeah.
So,
DVD.
Kalani 1, Soul 2, Jordan 1, Lola 1, and Kendall 2.
Oh shit! Kendall about to get another one.
2, 3.
Where the fuck did she come from?
The ref counted 3. She climbed up the corner. 1, 2, 3.
There you go. 2, 2, 2, 2.
But Kendall got the pin. The ref should have counted 3. He 1, 2, 3 before Kalani fell. But fucking it's NXT. The officials don't know how to count to 3.
What do you mean? She came off. She broke up the pin.
No, because the ref should have counted 3 if it was 1, 2, 3. Like the hand was down by the time she came down.
Big NXT chance breaking out. Soul with the double leg. Kendall bounces off.
No,
press of her
I
own.
use it as a launching point and kind of leapfrogged.
Bro, I mean, Soul's a little slender. Didn't really have the bounce.
Every time you say this match is great, they fuck up a move. Just saying.
Big drop kick. Two times. Oh! And that wasn't even a bad fuck up. Again, when you're bouncing off someone's back, I mean, how fucking demanding are we as fans? Like, get that perfect. It's crazy.
In demand.
Crazy talk. Big moonsault.
As Mr. Tie-Dye, my boy Klaatu. The fact that you're naming him specifically makes me think this might be Klaatu, but I digress. Was right. You guys are hilarious, and you seem to know your stuff. We'll try to make it for a full show as soon as possible. You're already here. Just stay.
Yeah, be a friend, tell a friend. That's all we ask.
Right?
Kalani might win this. This is crazy.
We're down to almost 3 minutes left in this match.
Yeah. 2.5. This is awesome. Breaks out from the crowd.
Nick, you were literally just complaining about how Kalani was too polished. Make up your mind. There. But see, there is a difference, though, of a singles match and everything with that. Of that, it's too. Oh, Jordan picks up a win. Kendall.
4-way tie. Lola about to get a win. 5-way tie.
We're going to get a 4-way tie. And we got 2 minutes left.
Oh, so the kick.
Oh. You can still be too polished and not, it's not the same as fucking up in a match. There's still a level of it doesn't look as choreographed.
Well, then, yeah. I mean, again,
But either way, Adrian's got me here with this. If this is wrestling, folks,
it's good. It's good. It's actually good. As Lola is choking out Soul on the outside,
as Kendall's in the box and Kalani's in the box, they're just having at it in the box.
Right? They're just brawling in the box. It's Soul getting Lola, get her in the ring.
Yeah, we're gonna end. You didn't want a tie between Lee Moriarty and Nigel? Well, you're gonna get a 5-woman tie.
No, someone's gonna get a late minute pin. They won't do that. I'll be shocked. There was no fucking reason that match went overtime.
Down to 90 seconds.
That match was so bullshit and boring.
Don't you slander that.
It was.
Whoa! She hit a soul snatcher off the floor.
40 seconds. Someone's going to steal it, though, I feel. There's 14 seconds left in the box.
Kalani's coming out of the box. Kalani's going to fuck it up because she's right out of the box right now.
Lola laying there about to take a fucking 450.
30. She kicks out Soul. Kalani's going to fucking win this.
They love her.
450. 1, 2. Jordan breaks it up. We're down to 15 seconds, folks. Oh, it's Kalani. So we're going
no way.
Bet. Kendall. Yo. 1, 2, 3. Kendall Gray making us all our words. The one we kept on the pole. There's no way she's winning it. And the little Scrappy dog does it. Scrappy Doo, look at you.
Shock me, shock me, shock me. I'm good with it. Like, fuck. What a match. What a finish to that match. Yeah.
Hell of a match. And a big shout out to Kendall Gray of honestly at this point, we're not worthy. We're not worthy.
She's good as fuck.
Her out. Well, no, completely counted her out of respectfully, man, if you are ever watching this clip of that, YouTube only allowed us to put 4 people on the poll. And sorry, not sorry. You're
with the one we left off.
So be that as it may. But yeah, Kendall. And you thought it was going to be Soul. And then you thought it was going to be Kalani coming out of the box. And then even Jordan breaks it up. And this is all within about 10 to 20 seconds, folks. And then Kendall steals the win.
That was wicked. That like the flatliner, like all of it. Like we were convinced, and they did a good job because you watched us. Like, oh shit, Kalani's gonna steal it. It seemed viable. Then Jordan jumps in. Like literally, you're like, oh, now it's gonna be. It just kept going. Overall, good match. Good energy. Good. Good everything. I thought that was great.
They made me believe 3 to 4 different people were going to win that match within 15 seconds. That's impressive.
No, I completely fucking agree with that. Like, and again, there is nothing wrong with Kendall Gray winning this. Kendall Graves, breaking news.
Or his cousin.
But I think at the end of the day, man, Kendall's a surprise. She'll take on JC. Yeah, let's fucking go.
Champ versus champ. Evolve Women's Champion versus NXT Women's Champion.
Yeah, right.
Deadline has very much over-delivered so far, I would say. We're 2 matches deep, and it's outkicked its coverage by a mile.
There's JC on the runway right now, look, with the crew, and Kendall, champ versus champ. It's good shit. Good shit. Yeah, I mean, Ricky and Oba was really solid wrestling match. And I really love that it was just a good match. No extra shit. Just one-on-one, looking wicked. Speaking of looking wicked, EO, let's go. Oh, you don't get that?
No, I got the commercial and everything. I felt like, I don't always drink Dos Equis, but when I do,
right?
The most interesting wrestler in the world. She jumps off in the cages with a trash can over her head.
Right. Let's go. I like this. Yeah, and I thought the women's Iron Survivor match was solid from start to finish. I thought it had a good energy. I thought they did it well, and they sold us on the idea like never ever in the Iron Survivor did you have a 5-way tie with a minute to go or that deep in the game. So a nice way to kind of like any next pinfall wins. It was pretty much sudden death without going to sudden death.
They did a great way of with the storytelling throughout it, and I know we nitpicky with Kendall Gray stepping over Sol Ruca. Sol Ruca is a bit short on Jordan Grace and everything like that. But they did good storytelling throughout this series of the match. As each person entered, the story changed a little bit. And again, I think the best level of storytelling, because we've said it before, that the last couple of minutes or so is going to be this mad scramble. You believed that 3 to 4 people, different people, were going to win that match within 15 seconds of each other. And that's an impressive level. You've had to have built a good story to even get to that point.
Yeah. And I've been very critical of flat finishes lately. I think we like some of the wrestling gets to the end in a very fucking flat way. This was a way to work right to the finish, and I thought it was great. And you know what you do? You have Kendall Graves standing there, the Evolve Women's Champion. She's going to take on JC Jane, and you follow that up with I'm getting a Evolve like package plus like little promos from people on the show, like this tanned and juiced.
I'm getting Fireball Blazing Apple again. Hashtag not sponsored.
Stud meter. It's Gal. It's Gal.
Well, I know Evolve's on Roku, or Tubi. It's not NWA that's on Roku. Their major fucking deal. Does Evolve end up with an actual TV deal before Ring of Honor?
I don't think so. I don't even think they should push for it. Really, I don't think it needs to be on TV. Honestly, I could be wrong, but my vote is it's fine. Do it there, because now then you're potentially cannibalizing your own, and you're going to oversaturate the market to a point where I think your developmental being on an app and not having as much widespread coverage is good, because now they can really work their shit out, and it's a tier system. So yeah, I don't want to see them on TV. Where are they going to put Evolve, right? Wednesdays?
I mean, be a hell of a move.
It'd be a bold strategy, Con.
Well, and I'm more of just interested because they're featuring Evolve a lot more on NXT. So I'm wondering if it's their way of we're acclimating the viewership to who's on there.
Yeah. So it's Gail's giving us like a studometer rating on the best tag team ever.
Is that what you said?
That's what I thought. It's Gail. No, it's Gail.
No goal. You have the goal to call this man Gail.
Right. Gal. Yeah, we're getting I'm getting a whole bunch of like packages for different members of the Evolve roster. So selling is hard.
Evolve going to go to the Peacock. NXT is still on the Peacock for its premium specials and everything like that.
That'd be interesting.
Slide the Evolve to the Peacock.
Right? I mean, there are potential to trying to get Evolve into maybe a bigger streaming, but I mean, YouTube internationally for us, I mean, it's interesting, but they're selling
I wouldn't push for it. I'm not saying I would push for it or anything like that. I'm just trying to figure out, because like with all of this there, you can't do that. You're gonna get sued. You can't do the trumpets. You gotta do the bat after the part.
Someone asked, 11% of the chat had voted for Kendall Gray of the prediction competitors, which is so 2 people got Kendall.
Nick has never heard of Gail Sayers. No, I have not. Is she friends with Oprah? Is she the one that's friends with Oprah?
Well, I'm gonna go find out. I'll be right back.
You go find out about Gail Sayers and let me know what she's saying. As KJ is taking a pause for the causes, we're getting another tease of John Cena's interview, which will be airing. I believe it's airing on WWE's YouTube. I would assume shortly thereafter, following Monday Night Raw this coming week. So yeah, we're down to the nitty-gritties. We're down to the end is nigh. Time to run away. The end is nigh. Do we get any sort of appearances or run-ins or anything like a JBL? Does a Randall Keith show up or anything to send off John into that twilight? And I will say, as I've got Blake Monroe and Ava backstage, and of course, KJ left as soon as Ava's about to show up, and Ava looking good. How you doing? But I do like the whole idea of Gunther's whole goal is I'm going to make John Cena give up. Mr. Never gives up. John Cena, who hasn't been tapped out in what I saw allegedly 21 years, has only been tapped out by Chris Jericho, Kurt Angle. I think the other name was like Christian or something. There was a third name. I can't remember who. But does John Cena go out with a whimper, tapping out to, Dakota Hajime? Or does John Cena actually win versus Gunther? Blake Monroe and Ava still backstage here. We're going to see if you can defend that title on your own. Who's she defending against? I will admit there is a bit of a tinge of a transitional carryover from what Mariah May, Blake Monroe was doing in AW with Tony, and she's kind of pulled that a bit in here. But it's still, to me, it's enough different that it's different, but it still works. But yeah, she's just looking off in the camera and don't ruin it, darling. All that. So there is still that tinge of that Tony Storm in there. As I got Miles Bourne backstage with Boston. Blaze definitely more beloved than Sami Zayn. Only to you, MDB. Only to you. There's no way Ava doesn't smell like a Jesus Christ, Boston. Why you gotta say that? What do you smell like, sir? Do you smell like fucking roses and daisies? I guess, I don't know. Are we gonna get a Mr. Squatch fucking sponsorship now because of this? Manscaped as Jordan on Jordan action as Kalani and Grace out here just wailing away. So we're getting Mr. Iguana. We're getting the Lizard. So we're getting the North American Championship match coming up next, as of course KJ had to go and help amp up his Canadian brethren out there with Ethan Page of how he's gonna beat Mr. Iguana. But let me know, folks, who you got for this match, and why is it Ethan Page though? I know Mr. Iguana's over with the fan base, with the Twitters, with the Smarks and everything. And I'm not saying he isn't talented, but Ethan Page is kind of the guy. He's got something hot. You should be running with it. You can move him, keep moving him up the card. Ethan Page is another guy that's on NXT that we've talked about almost should be on the main roster. So on one hand, is it a way he loses it so he can move up? But it'd be interesting. It'd be the first time I can think of that a CMLL, wrong company, the AAA talent has held an NXT title. I could be wrong. Fact checkers will correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah. Release the iguanas. Seriously, can you honestly see Ethan dropping a title to an iguana? I mean, maybe. I mean, Mr. Iguana's over. It would be maybe more if it was the AAA mixed tag titles or something like that. But Ethan's super talented. Iguana's over. It's a way to still incorporate, and I'll lay the question before the court. And I know I don't want to always play the comparable game, but let's play the comparable game. Who integrates talent from other companies better into their main promotion? Is it AEW with bringing in New Japan talent, with bringing in CMLL talent? Of how do they integrate Gabe Kidd, a Persephone out there on Ring of Honor? Of do they bring them in and they feel on the equal, on the level, as special as when WWE brings in TNA talent, brings in AAA talent? Does Mr. Iguana still feel that vibe out here at Deadline taking on Ethan Page? Is that even a real question? Yes, that's why I post it to the floor. You can let me know, because just because you think one way, MDB, doesn't mean everybody thinks that way. And we still want to hear all opinions, all takes and everything. and we'll get to the true core answer of this and how we agree on it and what's fact and what's not. But yeah. All egos, Lego, my egos. Yeah, I can see that. Lawanda. It's Mr. Iguana. He's got an iguana. Ollie Davis of Wrestle Talk. Fair enough. If I watch Wrestle Talk, I think that might resonate more with me, but she can have that. As iguana's just in a prone position playing dead. Oh, we go. Darby Allin is out of the Continental Classic, replaced by Jack Barry. Oh, I haven't seen that. I haven't sourced that yet, so I can see it being true with the hospitalization and everything. Maybe when KJ's back at some point, we'll talk about it if it's confirmed, but would make sense-ish of still. I don't want to go full into it because I always thought the whole hospital thing with Darby was an angle a little bit. If it's actually legit, I hope he's okay, but I think he's clearly worked himself into that position. No one's surprised by that fact, as no one's surprised that Mr. Iguana springs to life after pretending he was playing dead. Honestly, though, Ethan, you work in NXT out there in Florida. You shouldn't be thrown off that much by a large reptile in Florida. I know they're in San Antonio here, but even in Texas, the large reptiles both kind of check out with both those places. Oh, spin through and submission, sliding, pin all the way around as Ethan's getting all the face paint on him. If this man was out there playing paintball, he'd have lost by now. Hey, Big Nick, WWE need to put Ethan Page in an actual Kellogg's Eggo commercial. Got to get the partnership, but then you're going to hear everyone saying it's too commercialized. It's too commercialized. Yeah, because we never got Kane in a Chef Boyardee commercial. We never had Stone Cold for Castrol GTX or any of that shit. There used to be a time where wrestlers were in commercials because you knew who the fuck the wrestlers were. And everybody who even didn't watch the wrestling still at least knew, hey, that's that Stone Cold. Hey, that's that wrestler guy. Now you've got Roman, Punk, maybe, of John Cena, maybe Cody Rhodes. I think we're getting down to the thin of that. So we need to get back to that. Now, that is the difference between Fireball ladders and fake crossbody from Iguana and being an actual viable commercials, hosting game shows, being viewed as an actual celebrity. But I digress. Have you guys made offering to our one true overlord Netflix yet? We'll get there, and it might be, if it ends up being completely true, as we get a tornado head scissors from Iguana on Ethan, as Iguana's going to go flying. Oh, but Ethan slides in to dodge it. If it actually truly ends up, which I don't fully believe, and I don't believe David Zaslav saying that there's going to be no shakeup of, HBO Max is here to stay for the longest time. That's one thing to say now. It'll be a different thing when you're not the boss anymore of that department. But it'll be really interesting if it actually ends up to where Netflix ends up being your one-stop shop pretty much for wrestling. WWE, start making a VPN then at that point and just sell them that way. Fuck the ESPN money. We'll just move everybody that way. But yeah, if Netflix truly becomes the home of pro wrestling, it'll get interesting. I don't think it will because of contracts and non-competes and everything. But Netflix is swooping everything up. I don't know if I like this match so far because this has been so different from everything that we've seen in that Oba versus Starks, fast-paced action, work rate kind of match of actual wrestling's wrestling, all of that. Same thing a bit too with the Iron Survivor. Oh, springboard crossbody. This has been a bit of comedy, a bit of shtick, a little song and dance, a little stop, and then we do the thing. And then we stop, and then we do the thing. Which, I mean, I get that everything's got to have a difference in pace and everything. I'm just wondering if it's a big... He's selling the puppet bite, which, I mean, theoretically would still be a finger clamp, so still halfway works. Oh, now this is the third time we've walked the dog. We've done the old school spot. Thank you, Ethan. Catches it into a fucking rolling crossbody. But it's one of those, we've shifted gears very clearly here, and I'm wondering how it feels on the if the transmission caught up. To make a long story short, why can Mr. Iguana hit Ethan with an international object? Did Booker T call it an international object? Or did I call it an international object? I don't even know at this point. But that's hilarious. Yeah, does it not count as a weapon? Does it not disqualification? As Ethan's got the puppet. Oh no, not the puppet. Is he gonna Gene Snitsky punt kick the puppet? Hot tui. He hot tuied in the puppet's face and then threw it, and Booker T just in the background. Yeah. KJ and Nick, Jack Perry replacing Darby in the Continental Classic. Yes, Damien, you did say that. I, again, have not confirmed it because kind of live doing this and solo dolo. Maybe KJ will confirm it when he comes back. I'm not saying I doubt you, but I don't want to be like some of those people out there that just kind of say things because they heard it from so-and-so. But it would still make sense. And I mean, you work in the Jack Perry. Could Jack Perry then fucking win it because of the Okada Bucks elite angle and everything? Not even getting to the whole Darby be safer with your fucking body conversation of could Jack Perry instantly become somebody who could win it and it's a way to really show again what so confirmed. Hurricane Rana out of what was going to be a super Razor's Edge. So confirmed Jack Perry replaces Darby. So point be true. Who be you? Oh! Tope into a Hurricane Rana on the outside of Iguana dumping in. Ethan, is Iguana going to steal this? Are we going to get all the title changes tonight? Diamond headbutt. I think Ethan Page out here looking like he got slimed at Nickelodeon almost with all his fucking green on him. 2 count. So again, then Jack Perry, does he become? It's a nice way to really introduce him back to working regularly, having regular wrestling matches, like him versus I'm trying to think of what bracket he's in. He's in the blue, so it'd be him, Takeshita. It'd be him, Moxley. Maybe in the finals you get him, Okada, him, Fletcher, him, Knight, all of that. Ethan Page picks the super quick win. Roll up win. What did he even hit to get the finish there? I was opining about Jack Perry and missed the finish. But yeah, good on him for at least finding a solid replacement, and I think it shows again the depth of talent that AEW has. My biggest thing is Darby. Take care of yourself, my guy. I get Daredevil shit. You know, I'm Darby Allin and welcome to Jackass. But
oh, Canada,
yeah,
our home and native land.
True eagle love in other sons command.
Listen, I know the unfun people in the wrestling world are going to be like, it's so dumb. It's a green dude with a puppet.
I was kind of unfun.
That was fun as fuck. That was wicked. The match was good. Big high spots. That is fun. The crowd was loud. There's people in the wrestling world on a weekly basis trying to get the pop that fucking puppet just got. You know, when Ethan spit in the puppet's face, the crowd fucking was mad. Yeah, no, I thought that gets all the marks from me. I thought that was great.
What is it? La Fresca or whatever the fucking iguana's name is. You get him versus Minnie Monet. We got Harley Cameron out here with the puppets. We get a puppet battle royal.
Fantasy booking. Yeah, Mr. Socko. We'll get the puppets. We'll get
Little
the
Jimmy.
Little Jimmy.
But so I'm getting everything. This is all right. They're hard selling me now on WWE 2K25. I haven't gotten it yet, but they're hard selling me now with this John Cena package.
The last time is now run.
Now, granted, I'm on the 4, not on the 5 when it comes to the PS. So,
all right.
I don't know if that may play an impact. But speaking of an impact, as I'm on a commercial break, real quick, you confirmed it because Damien brought it up and everything, and I didn't have the opportunity to confirm it. Jack Perry replaces Darby Allin.
Yeah, so they told us the other night on Wednesday, they showed that footage of Darby in the hospital, and they said, we'll give you an update on Saturday. The update is Darby is out, and listen, man, I hope Darby's okay. I know a lot of people are going to say he wished it upon himself, and in some regards, fair enough. We talked about it, Nick. You can't. How many times has he been chucked from the ring in a press? Pac did it. Claudio did it at least twice. Like those aren't bumps because you can't control your landing. You just land how you land.
Well, and even then, of doing it back to back to back to back and everything, like you're just compounding everything.
Yeah.
Of you take it from Claudio at Wrestle Dream, you then turn around and take it from Pac at Full Gear. On top of already going through a casket match and an I Quit match with Moxley, like the Daredevil lifestyle is going to catch up with you. This is why you still see guys like Johnny Knoxville, Steve-O, Bam Margera are fucking broken in half.
Yeah, pissing into tubes.
Stupid jackass stunts.
Yeah, pissing into tubes, missing taste buds. No feeling, nerve. Like again, and I think what makes me a little sad is that Darby's done it so much. When they do the big bumps, we didn't even. Oh look, he's fine
because he does it so much.
Yeah.
Law of diminishing returns.
Yeah, like people talk about Mick Foley, right? But like Mick didn't do it every single match. He, the big matches, he went ham, right? Like it's not like he got thrown off the Hell in the Cell 6 times in his career. It was once. He also did. Well, he did it initially with an FMW and all of that.
Yeah, Mick Foley wasn't, out there. Cactus Jack got his name of being as reckless as he was because of what Cactus Jack did. But that's also a guy who's 6 feet plus, 300 plus pounds, not a 5 foot fucking 8 guy that's 130 pounds soaking wet. That's literally. You got a tattoo of a skeleton on him because he's literally a figurative fucking skeleton.
Oh yeah,
that's the one thing of just. Darby, I don't even know if you're above 30 yet at this point.
No.
Slow the fuck down a bit. You are talented. You are good. You don't need to just be a crash test dummy to get over in pro wrestling.
Right. Well, I mean, again, and a lot of people use the comparable of Jeff Hardy, but look at the things that Jeff Hardy went through because of pain and damaging his body. But even Jeff didn't do it as often as we see Darby do it. Like, I think there's more to you, kid. I think you offer more to the wrestling world than just your big bumps. Jack Perry coming in, I heard you say it creates some more angles. I've seen a lot of people online that haven't, even some of the, kind of the unbiased guys out there and some others, but they, the Continental Classic might not be hitting. We all kind of know where it's going or where it feels like it's going. Jack Perry, I mean, again, it's just he's in there to fill a spot. He's not going to the finals, that kind of thing.
Well, I still like that. I think that it's a way to bring in Jack Perry and have him actually work some good matches. I do like Jack Perry. I wish he was still a bit more wet with the scapegoat instead of
Yeah, that was untapped.
Yeah, but the biggest thing to me, the biggest takeaway, because I thought the Darby thing was an angle. I thought it was it's like with Pac setting him on fire and he's out there all bandaged up in the hospital and hit the button and then, fucking zombie walks out there. I thought it was all an angle. If it's legit and you see him like in the hospital of like struggling to like move fingers and shit, like testing that he can still feel everything, that's when it gets scary. That's when, you even go back to those steps of like off the ladder through the panes of glass and chairs and everything. Spinal shit. I broke my back. My back is broken. It's spinal. That's when it gets scary. Like, don't let this wrestling ruin your life.
Well, and we've seen it, Nick, with AEW, and they've got a bit of an iffy reputation at times. Tony says they have the greatest safety team in the history of safety teams. But, I mean, we are with in the back with Kendall Gray and Ren Sinclair. But, we saw Matt Hardy bump his head and the match continued. We saw him eat a chair in the match. Like, we've seen some crazy moments that we were like, ooh, maybe they didn't handle that as well as they should have. With Darby, I mean, again, I think that it's about quality of life. Here's the perfect thing: Soul.
Yeah.
Soul saying I should have won. But the Jack Perry thing. Like, Jack Perry gets in the fight with Punk essentially over real glass. So when Punk's there, a bunch of people are like, "No, Jack, you can't do it." Punk gets kind of pushed aside. They get to the pay-per-view where it's not Punk's call, and then they do that glass spot, and it leads to the fight. But ultimately, Tony's got to say to the guys, like, no, we don't want you to do this. Yes, and I think they've gone for shock value. We talked about the Spike spot with John Moxley. The match sucked, but Moxley fell on Spike, so it was really good. Like, what are we talking about?
No. Yo, are you going to get the fucking Beatles ass Dark State mask shirts?
Yes.
Fucking Johnny Road out there.
Yes, I'm gonna buy one. Dude, they're setting up Dion versus Oba. Oba just said, I did my part. I got my belt.
I'll bet this right now. And I was gonna ask you, as I still don't want to miss this match, but still I'll take Izzy because she's been, the force of the calling, even though Tatum might be the reckoning and Tatum's talented. If Dion wins this match, wins the Iron Survivor, I will buy and wear on stream of that stupid ass shirt with all the masks because of how much grief I've given them about the mask. So I'll double that bet down.
Let's go. We're in. We heard it, folks. It's official.
Like a referee whistle. And what's also official like a referee whistle is this.
All right, Nick, taking a pause for the cause. Show rolls on. We got a lot coming your way. Tatum and Izzy up next, a grudge match. As we all know, the heat between Izzy and Tatum built up over the last few weeks. A short title run for Izzy. 67% of the people were right on it, Ethan. But Izzy turns on Tatum, costs her the title, and here is the payback for it. So we will put a poll up. I'll let you know how everybody voted on this one. But it should be an interesting match. I like Tatum. I think Izzy's got a lot of upside, and we haven't seen all of what she could do. I meant to put nobody in there, but c'est la vie. Let's check the stats. So 67% of the chat going Tatum, 33% of the chat going Izzy. Nobody got no votes. Collision, not bad. I got one eye on it, Tony. It's tricky. But I got one eye on Collision. Some things are happening. We'll see what happens. Thoughts and prayers out to Darby Allin. If people haven't heard, Darby has been pulled from the Continental Classic. Jack Perry will be stepping in, and we really hope Darby's doing okay. And we see him again soon. Now, how do you guys feel about Izzy's claim that, Izzy should have got the title shot? It shouldn't have been someone else's title shot. Izzy had every right to be upset. She gave it to JC instead. Izzy gets revenge. Was Tatum a bad friend? Darby Allin is my age. Okay. Not bad. So, yeah, no, I mean, like, fuck, man. Like, what are we doing? Let's go. She's a beauty. Let's go. I'm not sure what we're talking about, but I believe you. Tatum Paxley for the win. Kendall Gray, Izzy for the win. We got that 67 right now. Almost 70% are going Izzy. So the live chat doesn't feel the way the voters for the prediction title went. So that's very intriguing, folks. I almost feel like Izzy kind of needs this one. I picked I think me and Nick both picked Izzy on the when we ran through a quick preview. Yeah, I don't know. This was a tight one. We'll see how it looks. But I think Tatum's got a chance. Tatum's doing great. She looks great. I know it was a short title run, but it had a moment. She got her moment. It helped build this story up. But Izzy losing tonight, does it stop some momentum that Izzy has as being a big force in the company? Right? Like Izzy's would it be fair to kind of say Izzy Dane and Megan Bain have similar vibes? Would you agree with that? I finally got my hands on the prize, bro. But instead of giving you a chance, I'm going to spin a wheel for a random opponent. Justified. There you go. The justified heel. One of the most dangerous things in wrestling. And you're right? Like, it could have been anybody, but it should have been you. And here comes Izzy. Interesting. Let's go. How we doing on a Saturday night, folks? Remember, be a friend, tell a friend, like, share, subscribe, join the family, join the crew, click the merch store down below, get your swag, and be a part of the Wrestling Fans United as we continue to move along. How you feeling on the night? How you feeling so far? You feeling good? Saturday treating you well? Thank you for making us a part of your weekend. Again, Izzy leading the way in the live poll. Interesting. Sean Spears, Nico. Nico's a guy I feel like is super untapped right now. I think the culling's been a little lackluster, and Izzy's kind of become the star of the culling. She kicked Jensen out without hesitation. She kind of bosses the boys around. She looks good. She looks great tonight. But Nico, I think, hasn't had his moment yet. And Nico, to me, is an untapped talent. Good. I have noticed since Punk and Cody left, the crazy heart spots and blood has picked up in 2,000%. I believe, like Tony talked a lot recently about 2025 being, a resurgence year and a better year. Here comes Tatum, and she looks all kinds of lunatic. She is ready. She looks broken. Big pop for Tatum. I love it. But, ultimately, it has increased. And I think that's part of it, right? Like, Blood and Guts was exactly what it was advertised for. So no fault there. Surprising you put it on the, I think that would have helped Full Gear be better, to be honest. But you had other things going on, I guess. Ultimately, I think there was a high increase. Moxley bleeds every match. You give Moxley a one-on-one match with Claudio in a Continental Classic where all you had to do was give us a good wrestling match. They couldn't pull it off. He had to bleed. He had to be outside the ring half the match. Like, I think they've used it as a way of, we can deliver a mediocre or subpar show, but if we can make, if we can drop Moxley on spikes, if we can throw someone off the side of the arena, the fans will only talk about those spots. And I think a lot of times in the matches, you hear the in-ring crowd or the in-arena crowd quiet, waiting, like just waiting for the moment where somebody flips over the ropes. As we get this warm embrace to open this one, and look at Tatum. Like, this is fucking awesome. As Izzy's about to annihilate this lady. Oh, look at this. This is so good. Tatum is just unhinged. Somebody had the comparison of like a bit of a Daphne vibe to what Tatum's doing. I agree. And that switch that goes off and it can do it convincingly where you see Tatum broken and soft and upset and then just on a dime turn it into rage and anger. It's so good. So good. So good. Izzy is getting the Beast Mortos Alex Windsor push. Right. Izzy for the win. Let me see. 52%, pretty close. Izzy's edging out Tatum at the moment, though. So 52% to 48. That's close, folks. I just stepped out to intake some vitamins. Pause for the cause, my guy. It's what we got to do. Keep it going. Keep it going. Nico barely talks. He's worse than most below. No, I mean, overall, do you not think that his physicality alone, his look, it's so much better than most, which I almost screwed up saying backwards twice. Both women on the outside, the Culling looking on. And again, Izzy still kind of like helps her up, and I care. They embrace again. I don't know if we're overdoing in this at this point. We know, okay, yeah, we get it. You don't really like each other as Tatum goes into the stairs. Yeah, I mean, he hasn't done shit. That's kind of my point. I agree with you. Untapped for a reason. There, yeah, fuck. All right, double down. There you go. Tatum is what Vince tried to do with AJ, mentally deranged. It's just that little switch, right? Like, and I mean, AJ still plays that game, and I think AJ does it pretty well. I mean, but ultimately, I really like what Tatum's doing. Unhinged Paxley. Super chat. Let's go. You rock, buddy. Paxley's story. She's not vengeful or violent or evil. She's broken and traumatized. She needs to be NXT's version of Carrie. Burn it down. And that is fucking on point, sir. The WWE or NXT's version of Carrie nails it. They're all going to laugh at you, right? Broken, traumatized, hurt. And her hurt comes out in what you see. Yeah, that's spot on. Hashtag WFU. Let's go. Shakes head. KJ led. Some B-Day balloons out for good pal 316. Did I miss? Where is it? 316. Hopefully you got some live for your birthday. Maybe a picture, a toy, a doll. I don't know. But happy birthday, 316. See if we get some balloons up. Thank you for calling that out. I think it was C Money that did that. Took a while. We got them. Balloons. I had to do a better balloon thing. No, that's amazing. Happy birthday, sir. Thank you for popping in on your special day. We appreciate it. Tatum is what Twisted Bliss wants to be. Oh. Yeah, no, I don't know. I think Tatum's trying to be kind of like Twisted Bliss. Or the other way around. You got it backwards. The Righteous come out, cost Izzy the match. Oh, come on now. Now the Righteous are kind of in the fucking group. So, I mean, again, you listen, let's blow it up. You just made Nick fucking pull quicker. Pause. I didn't mean it like that. B Hockey. How you doing, sir? How we doing, boys? Been a while. Wish the product was good as it used to be, but hoping for better times. Biaki, I mean, in all my time as a wrestling fan, and it is good to see you. Welcome back. It goes in ebbs and flows. It goes up and down. There are good times. There's bad times. There's times where the cup runneth over, and there's times where you're starving for more. So, again, I think there are still good, fun things going on. I will admit, I was not overly fucking jazzed about Deadline, and to me, it's outkicking its coverage. Maybe because I came in with like a whatever expectation. The first bit of this show has been outstanding. I think it's been great. This match is rolling. I like it. It's clean. It's crisp. It's telling a story. This Tatum just loves getting hung upside down, apparently. Pause. Where's Jose? Yeah, where's Jose? Bandit Ship, get back here. But welcome back, B-Hockey. Been whooping ass in fantasy. I know, fuck, man. I'm fucking having my struggles. I got 5 goalies. 3 of them are injured. What the fuck am I doing with my life? Pissing me off as you lay a beating on me, getting revenge for football. Claudio lost. Yes, he did. It's all right. Yeah. Thank you. Keep bringing the updates. Live with Damien. My fantasy team is in shambles this week. I started Tesla and Strange. Ooh, let's go. We'll see. Trying times. I'm on the cusp. I haven't clinched yet. It's making me nervous. A fucking dude, 2 weeks in a row. This is the 3rd week I ran into like just somebody fucking getting stupid points, 12, 14 points from some random bullshit defenseman. Fucking hell. I think my last win was me and Nick. Don't tell him. But is he stretching Tatum? There you go. Let's go. I go for some Wendy. Her and Wendy should have been legit friends. Tatum and Soraya before the sex. Oh, Chris. Honestly, Chris, I shouldn't have to fucking tell you not to put stuff like that in there. Be smart. And wrenches, that's the type of thing we don't want. Let's go. Fucking hell. But I'm finally getting some momentum in hockey. Let's go. It's fun. It's fun. Both of the football especially, highly competitive. A lot of similar records out there. Speaking of competitive, we all know.
I was going to say, don't you fucking start those rumors there, asshole. By the way, of Mr. Frozone. But
he wants that. He wants that W bad.
Well, no, don't you? Well, I was going to come back on. Speaking of things we don't like, which, yeah, Chris, be better. We know you're better than that. Do better. Well, couple things. Started Tesla and Strange. Sounds like Elon's bedroom. And then 316, as long as you didn't do a fan video with Liv Morgan, like someone did with AJ Lee, happy birthday. And yes, I did the Brock Lesnar happy dance. As someone mentioned, the righteous showing up here because I've been saying it.
They're now like in proximity. So, and this is a good match. Welcome back.
Yeah, and I really like Tatum. She's very much that Daphne, that Rosemary-ish kind of character-esque of just been beaten down and bullied, so she just fucking snapped. And like Spaz with a super chat mentioning Carrie was probably the perfect reference. And Tatum can actually go in the ring. Like Tatum can actually wrestle. Tatum's talented.
Right.
So she's a little Julia Hart, a little Sky Bluish a bit. But I know I said what the Twisted Bliss of what it wants to be, and I do think that's a little bit of she's the actual spooky character that Alexa wants to be.
Yeah, no, I don't think Alexa's trying to be spooky now anymore. I think it was kind of what Alexa once was.
Twisted Bliss. She's not Twisted Bliss anymore.
Yeah, like I mean, I think her good times as a dark character were really strong, bro. I don't know if Tatum's playing that game yet.
I don't know if I think you might be rose tinted on Alexa as a
100%. I thought it was great.
Yeah, that thing where she popped out of the fucking box with Bray at WrestleMania was fantastic. No,
it worked for me.
It doesn't work for me, dog.
Right.
Tatum is Nikki Cross. Hey. Tatum is Nikki Cross. If she reached peak Nikki Cross.
Yeah, if Nikki Cross got used like Nikki Cross, it's a good comparable.
That's pretty solid.
Big super kick. Izzy answers back with misses.
Right. And yeah, no Wendy Chu. Don't say that name around me.
Wendy's, I mean, they should have been friends. Wendy's loyal. Oh my God. That was crazy. Crossbody through the bottom rope.
Been a minute since you've seen a spot like that because you used to see that every now and then, I think. Oh
nice.
Usually the announce that as a step up in Zaguri.
It's a great match. Eat your heart out. Come on, Monet. Give me one like this.
Hey, she lost, so let's not say anything about Monet. She was very nice.
Yeah, I
didn't mind that. I dug it. Just call me Hacksaw Jim.
We'll see where this goes from here. But that's just a gratuitous thing to give a belt back to a lady that never lost it.
She's going to take on Layla Gray for the TBS title.
Well, let's see what happens. It's just going to swallow her to get her win back.
Whoa, no.
Right? She's going to get her dub back quick. She ain't fucking around. All right, I got rolled up. Now let's move on.
But is this the end, though? Is this the sign of the times they are a-changing?
No, I don't think so. I'd be fucking shocked. Prove me wrong. I don't think so.
KJ sounds like TK tonight, saying everything is great.
Right.
But see, that's the
I
thing
mean,
is
right.
sometimes it actually is.
This is good. Then look. Oh, the crowd chants, do it. The crowd is super into this.
I don't even know what you fucking call that, but it's fucking impressive as shit. And
I don't know
on
what
the announce desk, and it didn't even move.
Oh.
Here's attacking with the dolls.
Righteous,
Fuck them dolls.
righteous. As the
Who
culling
are you?
distracts.
Who are you?
Jeez, she's got the dolls. She's reflecting. She's lamenting.
We're friends.
She's
Remember,
getting
we were
counted
friends.
out.
You don't want to hurt me. It's what was it? It's Tales from the Hood, which is still one of the scariest
I
fucking
love that shit.
horror movies to watch. Yeah, I watched that as a kid, and it fucking terrifies you. But like with the little dolls and everything. Oh, I'm waiting for it to start like smashing the doll, like the kid with the piece of paper.
Oh,
And hit him, starts getting injured.
lots of spears, but it's a boot. Yeah, she's in trouble. She's in trouble. It's over.
She did the same thing as Oba, though.
Sit down. Pro rubber plunge.
I don't like it's the same finish as Oba Starks to an extent. It's the same exact move.
But her finisher's a sit-down powerbomb. His is a sit-down powerbomb. I don't know. Tell her to do the finisher tonight?
Yes, exactly.
I guess. That's her finisher.
Win on the boot.
Win on a boot. What is she, Hulk Hogan? What the fuck we doing?
No, because he at least did the leg
Yeah,
drop.
the leg drop.
Oh, I'm right again. Of Izzy Dane picks up the win.
Izzy won 100%.
So I'd be what? I'd be 3-1 right now.
Would you?
Yeah, I took Oba. I took Ethan. I took Izzy. We were all wrong because there was an option to be right on Kendall Gray. Well, at least with YouTube, but if we're going with the predictions title, because wasn't the ballot strongly in Tatum's favor tonight?
Tonight was amazing for Tatum. The voting
for the predictions title is all I was asking about.
Yeah, the voting was it switched live. It was so funny. So yeah, it was 67% for Tatum. So pretty good favorite.
50, almost 50. But yeah, no, hell of a match. And I think we've actually seen good wrestling as she's holding on to the broken Tatum head of the doll. But storytelling, we've seen really good from top to bottom with Deadline.
Right? Is it Hank and Tank that help her out?
Maybe, probably.
Hank and Tank versus the Culling. They're coming back on Tuesday.
Where the frat bro is going to help out the spooky chick.
As Javon trying to give a pep talk to Ricky, who's all morose.
I want to see Javon still slow build because I know everybody's getting behind him right now, and I worry it's going to end up being a Jey Uso effect to where everyone's behind him, and then everyone turns on a fucking dime just out of the blue.
Yeah, it'll be very interesting. But we've seen it. I mean, and it's been insane. I just don't want it to burn out, right? And then people are going to get impatient of like, well, why? We've been cheering for him for 4 months. Why isn't he world champion yet? And you're like, holy fuck.
That's why. Well, you had that peak with Jey Uso, and then once he reached there, they didn't like him anymore because he got there. And I'm worried that that's going to happen with Javon. Once 100%. You reach where they put you at, all they can do is knock you down.
Absolutely. As we are getting the ad for WrestleMania, one of the women's versions, I believe this one's Jade's. But don't forget, folks, we're back Monday, 7:30 for Raw. Another busy week, go home week for Saturday Night Main Event. We're getting into the holiday season. We got more coming your way. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, be a part of the show, be a part of the family. And we got one match left on this one.
Yeah, it's crazy. We're at 9 o'clock, so that means that this match is going to take roughly an hour.
Right.
Even though it's scheduled to be 25, it'll probably still be like 45.
I'm not going to put a poll up this time for the men's because I can't put everybody. So just tell us who you're going to pick.
Oh no, come on. Let's see who can we chop off here.
Who's going to start out? We're going to pick up Miles Dion.
We don't need no Dion.
Dion's going to win. Nobody picked him though.
If he wins, it'll be the second wrestling shirt that I bought in recent memory that I didn't want to buy.
Right. Well, I mean, someone's buying them apparently. Javon 50%, Leon nothing, Joe Hendry 27%, almost 28, Miles Bourne 22, and Dion 0. So 2 members of this should match 0. I think it's going to come out. I got an interview with Dion right now.
Pick to win. What?
I got an interview with Dion right now.
There, you can have that. I got Blue de Chanel.
Right? People overlook me. People don't know. It's good attitude from him. But yeah, I like this.
With a $10 super chat. New PAX theme. Did she make you cry? Make you what the? Are you just singing lyrics now?
Right. I'm only happy when it rains. What?
People are strange when you're a stranger.
Right. Put the ball up. You guys are so demanding. Jesus.
See? So
who we
dropping? That confident in Dion. Kendall wasn't on the poll and she won. If you're that confident in Dion's not on the poll. He's not even on the ballot.
You can't even put him on the ballot.
He's not much of an obvious. I mean, like I said, Kendall wasn't on the ballot and she won.
Is it strange that nobody picked Leon? Is there no chance that Leon wins this?
DNA and also just wrestled last night. Just went over AJ Francis out there. So maybe he might take a back seat. No, it was a good match, but he might take more of a back seat tonight. Of his legs might not be the freshest.
Right. I think I mean, remember now, we got to fight. There's only you got to fight Oba. So I think it's good. Dion's the only heel in this.
That is true. Well, it's the same thing with Kendall or with Kalani in the women's. There was only one heel. The rest were babyface.
Right. I could see Joe Hendry winning this. I think I might have picked Joe earlier, but no, I mean, it's Dion, man. I'm going Dion. They're doing a real long, nice sit-down interview with him right now.
Joe versus Oba? Because that's where this is. We now know where this is going to end up. It's not Javon versus, Saints or anything. It's going to be winner versus Oba. Joe versus Oba gets interesting. That's the way I can believe to where Oba loses the belt. And that's where we call it a day because Joe's still kind of the guy.
Yeah. Give Joe the hard, fast push.
I think they've been doing it for a minute here. Of even when Joe wasn't officially part of the roster, he felt like he was part of the roster.
Yeah, I mean, again, I know you didn't necessarily love what he's doing with Thea and such right now, but you can instantly change that with a win here.
Oh yeah, that's what you need to spark plug that. Because to me, Don Joe Jingleheimer Schmidt, Joe Hendry's. To me, he's cooled off of its passe a bit. It's a redundancy.
Right. What do you mean?
What do I mean? Or what do you mean?
I listened to this guy.
He listened to the devil's advocate out here.
Right. Nobody puts Dion in a corner.
Except everyone puts Dion in the fucking corner.
Right. That's why he's mad. That's what he just said. I was sick of motherfuckers putting me in the corner. Now I'm fucking shit up. I think he's going to win.
He's going to rip them glasses off and just real bad.
Dark State going for all the gold, bro.
I'm not going to be I'll join you more on Wednesdays instead of Tuesdays. If Dark State's out here winning all the gold.
They're going to get all the gold, bro.
Is your world champion and Dark State are your tag champs. You can have NXT and I'll join you on Wednesdays.
Dark State's been smooth, man. They've been smooth.
Would you like butter on that, sir?
No.
What are they doing wrong for you?
I'm almost questioning myself of have I gone down so far the rabbit hole I can't back out now.
You're lying.
It's to me they're better as parts as they are a whole.
No, they're good as a unit. They're not doing not like I don't feel like anyone's being held back or someone's. I mean, as a group, they're doing fine.
Yeah, but to me, they're a group just because they're a group. Like I get, you're gonna say, oh, well, they're trying to do this or that. There hasn't felt any sort of, oh, we're gonna take over NXT.
What do you mean? How many times have they fucking come out and shut down the whole show? Like,
have they really shut down the show, or have they just been a minor inconvenience?
I don't know. They eliminated an entire main event. That feels like a show kind of breaks. I mean, we gotta come on now. Oh, we're back to Shiloh.
Why is he's brushing his fake tooth with his...
Is that what that was?
Yes.
Don't
Shiloh Hill is just representing the IWC if they were an actual wrestler. A little bit like, and I think the kid's talented. I just don't get the fucking dark web. You want me to get a dark state gimmick? I don't get the dark web gimmick either. Apparently, I don't like dark gimmicks, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand the back and forth. I understand, but it's like I don't know. I don't quite get what they're selling me here. Like, you know, he's telling a sweet story about squirrels, and then he'll lose his mind. I get it, but I don't know. I don't know, man.
Are they going like serial killer thing with him? Because he's either got the biggest bottle of, either got a piss jug beside him. It's a bottle of vinegar,
bleach,
or a bottle of bleach or something like that.
Bleach? Oh,
it looks like there's nothing in it, so that's why I don't know if it's one of those. It's the way of the road boys kind of vibe,
right?
Darkston is awesome. I don't know what y'all missing. I'll miss it then. I ain't on this trend.
They're fucking doing good, man.
See, well, no, we both clicked on B Hockey at the same time because oh god, is this an incel character? Oh, we bet this is the IWC incarnate. He's out there just got a fake tooth with the dark web scrolling behind him as he snaps in and out as he's telling stories about a squirrel. He's fucking Ed Gein out here, and then I just started to, grab Snuffles and twist it a little bit harder and hugged a little bit tighter. And
I just love too much. What can I say?
Right.
Like it's definitely 100% this vibe. Like I'm trying to follow it. I like Shiloh. It's just kind of all over the place.
Yeah, what is he just offered? This is like if Solomon Crow was bad. What did he just hit the AI button? So now apparently the computer's in control.
The first match this Tuesday. Notified by the computer.
How is a company that at times is on the technological forefront with like the network and everything, and the first one to jump to the streaming, the get rid of the pay-per-view platform, so inept and has stuff that's so weird with bringing in technology of, well, the storyline of the computer's taking control now. He's telling us when Shiloh has a match. Like the company that forefronts on technology doesn't know how AI works.
Well, I mean, again, it is kind of the hacker, the coding vibe to it all. And again, I mean, it's so funny of like, I'm a all-American football player and I like squirrels and this funny story. And then all of a sudden it's a Twitch. So, I mean, it gives you that kind of, that Psycho Sid kind of sketchy vibe at the same time, giving you like, I'm really a nice guy. So I don't know, man. We'll see. Debuts on Tuesday now.
It's not a Psycho Sid to me. It's Solomon Crow of Sami Callihan.
Yeah.
It is the hacker Mustafa Ali. It's all of those that have all been bad gimmicks because again, the company knows technology but doesn't know how to portray technology. That's the thing that's confusing me.
Right.
Niggas always pre-mad about somebody's gimmick, but Eddie Kingston could do no wrong. You're goddamn right.
Yeah, help me understand. Help me understand how you can't.
What am I pre-mad about with Shiloh? We both just said it's not good.
Well, I think we're more talking about
pre-mad, or is it just me?
I'm not pre-mad. I'm pre-confused. I'm confuzzled. Hashtag confuzzled.
As we're getting.
Oh, okay.
I can't even say it's a replay tonight, but yeah, I bet.
No, we're just getting like a bit of an ad for every second counts. Yes, we're getting a rundown of all the. Why didn't they do this earlier, or did they do it earlier and they're doing it again?
I don't know, but apparently I'm pre-mad when it comes to being pre-mad. I'm pre-mad on pre-mad.
You gang banging on breakfast, bro?
Yeah, see, it was me all along. That's why I knew when people were gang banging on breakfast, because I gang bang on breakfast. Stay on my box, Holmes.
Right.
Oba answering Ilya's open challenge on Saturday. Well, no, he'll be facing Cody on Saturday.
Yeah.
And proceeding on a Gunther-like run with that belt was the easiest booking layup in years. We've squandered it for what? Oh, okay. Now that I got through the rest of it.
No,
Yeah.
I think we haven't squandered shit because I mean Ilya still has the belt. 1, 2. Again, I mean Oba could lose to fucking whoever. Joe, you said Joe beats him at New Year's Evil, and next thing Oba's up answering an open challenge. So I think we're putting the cart before this qualifies as hashtag pre-mat because we're still in the midst of all that's going on, and nobody mentioned like Gunther's fine.
Oba's still very much fine. Oba just won the world title tonight.
Yeah.
Don't be mad because they didn't do your creative idea.
Yeah.
And they're still doing their creative idea. Just be mad at the creative idea they present.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just too early to say they botched it because, I mean, like I said, we're still in the thick of it, if nothing else. You may be right. Maybe they don't get there. But as of right now, Ilya's still got the belt. I think this is fine. We're good. I like what we're doing.
So Oba can lose to the Super Coaster in his debut match. That's insane. He's taking on a world champ as he's a world champ.
Yep.
I understand if you don't like Cody Rhodes, but in the context of everything, because again, context is king. That is a world champion, a WrestleMania main eventer that he's going on. So, if Kevin Owens lost to John Cena in his debut match, popping up on the main roster, would we have said Kevin Owens was buried after that?
Yeah. Right? Like, I mean, let's be realistic. And I mean, again, it's early and everybody gets their opportunity. If he happens to lose to Cody, fine. I mean, again, what if he wins? What if Oba is not for a title? What if somebody screws Cody Rhodes over? What if Randy Orton comes back? It's our main event and Oba gets the win. How does your
Randall Keith? Yeah.
Right? We haven't seen him in a hot minute, but like that's where to me the story's still being told, so it's a little preempted. We don't know what's going to happen. So hashtag pre-mad.
Fair enough. And B-Hockey, we're not saying you're fully wrong, but you might just be
down the
right. You might be too far down the tunnel though right now.
Yeah. It could end up being like, oh fuck, they didn't really do anything with this. But at the end of the day, let's see what they do, and then we'll figure it out.
Right. As I got Leon out here right now, as MDB pointing out, Nick gangbanging on snacks. Rap snacks specifically.
Why? Not the Nick I know.
What?
Gang banging on snacks. Come on now.
Oh, I'm a chunky fucker. Spaz out here with. Well, thank you. I take that as you're complimenting my cake, I guess, my wagon.
As we're kicking off with Leon versus Javon. And up next, Leon.
Flouncy and Flouncy by the Ouncy out here.
Yeah. They're going to give them the most time alone. That's what this is.
They're going to be the longest time in the match because they're the youngest and they got the best cardio.
Yeah, and again, just to put them in the ring together for the first 5 minutes, right? Like, let them bang before the next one comes out.
Right. But Spaz with a $5 super chat. Hey, KJ, real difficult question. Who's using their ex-TNA talent better? AW or Throwback, the recognized leader in sports entertainment?
Well, I mean, again, you already know. I love the setup. You're leading the witness. Objection.
Yeah, your objection. We haven't done court in a while, so objection. Right. Leading the witness.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think it's been pretty clear how this has worked out pretty well for a lot of talent, even the talent that are able now to transition. Plus, I mean, I think the benefit of, yeah, you know what, we don't have anything for you right now. We're gonna let your contract expire. But hey, we know some guys that would love to have you for a while, right? It's worked out well.
Yeah, well, I also find it funny going back to the righteous and everything of now to the AW tribalists, they are AW's hand-me-downs that showed up in TNA. Hot Meat Kettle. And again, it's why you keep shit talking a company that don't matter. You're punching down. Why are you if you in your mind are punching down? What are you doing?
Right. as we are off, as imagined, right out of the gate, just
Right.
full steam ahead. So the vote on the chat is 100% for Dion Lennox. Okay. No, I'm kidding. Leon 33, Evans 24, Miles 10, Joe 33, and yeah, there you go. So a nice little mix.
There you go.
And
Abby
no,
with a $2 super chat. Winner on Saturday for the NGI is who? Want to remind me what the NGI is?
I don't even know. Why is that over my head?
Bradley, explain. Context is king. Nick, no, he got a long back. Yo, yeah, definitely big back hour. 100% out here. We got distracted, what was it, a week or so ago on like a Raw stream of just talking about food.
Yeah, it happens, man. It happens. That's how you always can gauge where our interest is at what's on the TV.
Facts.
Put me down. Put me down. No, you
All
put
right.
me down.
All right. Now on 3, we're gonna put it. You both put each other down, and we're
Oh,
good.
Javon tricked him. Mitzi is great, but that's a second.
Nick Gage Invitational. Oh, NPI. I have to know who's in it. I guess I will shout out Atticus Cogar, the GCW World Champion right now. Beat Effie,
Right.
And man out there, I'm a big fan of Cogar.
Yeah, he's been good. I mean, he is a guy that understands who he is. He plays the character well. At times, he was a bright spot in a company that didn't have a lot of bright spots. It's good to see him kind of, I don't know. He went to GC. I mean, it's good overall. So it's good to see him get some accolades for what he's done.
Well, he took the hiatus and everything like that. Mm-hmm. He's known in the deathmatch community, and again, still, Effie needed somebody that's actually going to challenge him. They've been missing. I still wouldn't mind a Bear Bronson. Bear Bronson has come out of that whole controversy of being with his tag team partner and everything, and made a fucking name for himself on the independent scene in 2025 tour. AW's interested with him now. TNA's interested with him now. They just featured him on Final Resolution.
Right.
So Bear Bronson's a fucking MVP of GCW right now.
Interesting. I like that take. Javon gets a 2 count. Nice drop kick.
If you want to watch just an actual side note out here, if you really want to watch an actual good death match, that's not one of those of just strictly blood, guts, and gore of just sicko porn. Go and watch Matt Tremont versus Bear Bronson. It's up there with Yamashita versus Alex Colon for me. It's a really good match of just a good match that has death match around it.
Right. As Bradley saying, if Matt Tremont goes back to back, I mean, Tremont took it last year. So, and again, it wasn't for the weak at heart, but there you go. Bradley offering up some donations. Let's go.
Tremont, another fucking, like I said, just mentioned him with Bronson. He's a fucking OG legend.
He's been around for so long. It's like, bro.
Well, and he's also been known a lot more on the East Coast scene and everything. So I knew Matt Tremont before I saw him on GCW.
Right. That's awesome. Twos. I mean, it's funny. These guys are going. I don't know why. It just feels a little like a little.
This is Fletcher night.
It's just I mean, they're almost like they're having too much fun. It sounds ridiculous.
It's the bros. It's we're brothers out here. All right, we're not trying to actually hurt anybody, but we're gonna still. Somebody's got to win. Somebody's got to do something here.
Right. Oh! And Javon gets a pin on Leon.
2 count.
2 count. I got a 3. Javon got a pin.
Did they actually count that as a 3? I thought they counted it as a 2.
No, Evans got number 1.
I see it now. I'm saying what I saw, what I counted with my 2 eyes.
Who's coming out?
And of course, again, still exactly the same of doing it right at the 5-minute match mark.
What's with the heelish video screen?
Because he hasn't gotten rid of his no quarter vibe. I don't know. That
looks so heelish. Looks like
it just looks generic. It looks generic. It looks generic.
Right?
It's because he can't hear his entrance song, so they just gave him whatever the fuck.
Up you're looking like Lex Luger's Lex Luthor's brother.
Yeah. Goddamn Rex Luthor out there.
Rex Luthor. Or Lex Luger. We're getting there.
Why did I start going out here of, my name's Rex Luger.
Wax Luger.
Who, Rex Luger?
Oh, up and miss. The angle slam. Yeah, Leon.
Do you still think 2020 by the end of 2026, Miles Bourne's the champion?
2026?
By the end of 2026.
NXT champion. I could see Miles getting that belt in 2026. Yeah. That doesn't seem far-fetched for me.
Well, because I feel like he's going to be one of those that once certain people move on up to the east side, he's going to start being that backfill.
Right. Two. Drop kick to the knee.
Right. Getting all the bouncy and flouncy out here. And again, take a good look at this right now, folks, because in probably 5 years' time, this is your top tier talent a bit.
Yeah, a lot of guys. Again, the huge potential, huge upside for all of them. Oh wow! Whoa!
They landed it. They stuck the landing, and they're still fighting through.
The Miles out of the air. I can do flippies too. He said, "You won't even hear me coming."
But he just instantly goes into the fucking Randy Orton taunt. Miles Bourne is just creator wrestler Randy Orton.
Right.
No, let me copy your Homer, but don't to make it look obvious.
Right.
Frank. Oh, sorry. What was that? Of 10-3 Ohio State. Georgia cruises to 28-7 over Alabama.
Wow.
Let's go, dogs. Duke leads Virginia. That's going to get interesting with the college football playoffs if Duke actually wins.
Go Duke.
10-3 Ohio State over Indiana. That's where I'm interested a bit more because that could actually be a national championship game. But at this point, with the college playoff system now, and this might be very American, but with the way that they've set it up now, that game's pretty much just an exhibition of it.
Right.
Really has not big implications.
Right. Let's go.
But rest in peace to Michael Arnett, JRM forever.
Yeah, T's and P's.
Now I gotta Google.
Oh, I love it.
Frank Regino. I just realized there was a second name here. So Eddie Kingston returns and instantly gets the title shot with quick short story. What happened to the build of a story? That's as an Eddie Kingston mark. That is my issue with this whole thing.
The whole thing is the issue. He shouldn't get a title shot.
No, you love
the whole
thing.
Dude, they didn't even give us good promos. It's garbage. It's so bad.
They didn't give you good promos because they had to fit too much of storytelling into 20 minutes.
So bad. They didn't even get mad at each other. Eddie told everyone what he was going to do. Well, I came to the arena and I said some stuff, so I'm going to go take a nap. I'm going to take a nap. This took a lot out of me tonight. Go back to the hotel. They got nothing for me. Okay, bye. Bye, Felicia.
Well, was a NASCAR driver. Well, T's and P's then. Yeah, I still even remember being. Where were you when Dale Earnhardt went in the wall?
Again, not a big NASCAR guy, but that was big news, and it was heartbreaking.
When I was a kid at the time, that was like run out of the house crying type of vibe.
Yeah, it's like when John Candy passed in Canada. It was like a national day of mourning.
I was gonna make the joke of doing his bit of the sure.
I'm
like, that's not gonna fit right there.
Yeah. So who comes next? We got 10 seconds.
If they're gonna give Steamin' Dion the last 10 minutes or so,
right?
How are you gonna feel?
Let's go. Dark State up next. Dion.
Now.
Let's go.
Are you that much of a Dark State fan that you can tell by looking at the little outlets, outlines and everything of whose mask is who? I know that's Dion. I know that's Sugar just by the mask.
Well, they couldn't keep them up, so I'm not sure how well I remember them. but I think I have a couple good guesses.
Well, I'm saying because they got the shirt, they got their Beatlemania shirt there.
Right as Dion comes in on fire, clearing house, and turns his attention to Miles. Let's go.
He's got to be a strong point in this because he's the only heel in the match.
For sure.
Jonathan, welcome back, Nick. I miss you.
Oh,
I miss you too. Oh, you got hearts from KJ.
No, and I mean, again, I think for people like you that haven't really got into the dark state, he needs to do well. So he helps continue to bring validity to what they're doing with them. So let's go.
He's
Go
still
on,
not even the guy that if I had to pick a guy out of the dark state that I'd pick a guy out of. Like, to me, honestly, it's Sugar.
Yeah. Don't sleep on Dion, bro. He's good. Come on now.
The girl's damn Sugar. He's not the best mic skills. He's an actual athletic guy. To me, not with taking away from the off the wrestling issues of he's like a Rich Swann.
I like that. I mean, that's a very good comparable. And I actually think he's probably a better talker than Rich right now. But I mean, very good comparable. I like him. Again, I think Dion. I think sleeping on Dion to me feels like David Otunga Light is hilarious. By the way,
and it's accurate.
Hilarious.
It is accurate as fuck because
That's
Osiris
he kind of ran the Otunga gimmick, didn't he?
What?
He kind of ran that Otunga gimmick. He really did, and it did
work.
He
was out there with when they were doing the whole tryouts and everything like that, where he was out there with the sweater vest when we had Bear Turnhill or whatever his fucking name was, the gingerest Native American I've ever seen.
Oh, One Tree Hill, yeah,
One Tree Bear Hill.
That didn't last very long, now did it?
No.
Dion gets a
win.
Let's go. Lennox on the board. One for Javon, one for Dion. Nobody else got nothing. Nothing.
Nada. But no, I would take Osiris even more over Dion. Butler is where I draw the line of you. Him and Dion. Make them a tag team.
He's good. Put him with him and Osiris. Right? The two big
like
boys.
The fucking name Osiris because it's
right. It's good. No, I think he's not the greatest of talkers, but man, what a big body!
He's
like
big bitch.
Him versus Oba.
Well, and he's a former Syracuse collegiate athlete, collegiate football player, and everything. So
yeah. Okay. Let's go, Dion.
Kata Hajime. I'm waiting for Miles Bourne. So we've got Randy Orton Light versus David Otunga Light.
Oh my God, Leon with the leg lariat destroying Dion.
Crescent kick. When's the last time you heard that called a crescent kick?
Crescent kick. I guess
I think the last time you saw that was good old Bull Buchanan, B squared.
Right. Oh shit, yeah. God damn.
I actually like Bull Buchanan.
I'm not saying I didn't like him. It was just I haven't heard his name in a hot minute.
Well, his son hasn't been out there in a hot minute either.
Right, facts. As we got Leon and Dion in the corner. Javon about to get out of the box.
Again, crescent kick. When the fuck have you seen that?
Right. I think it's funny. Booker's like, you're calling it a crescent kick. There's a leg lariat when I do it.
Like, no, man, I just don't call it a crescent kick when he did the shit.
Right. Caught him with his foot, not his leg.
And Booker's another guy that was notorious for doing shit like that and everything, and made it look good as shit.
Right.
Booker has
the top. Oh shit!
Flat.
He's bouncy. He's froggy.
That man bounced so high off that guy, he could have hit him for a 1, 2, 3 count, bounced up, and came back down for another 3 count on him.
Right.
So Javon's got 1 and Leon's got 1, and that's it.
That's it.
Over.
I don't think this is going to be like, we saw with the ladies where everybody had 2 going into the final minute. This might have a little bit of a different vibe.
I still get thrown off.
He appears.
If you were to watch this as not a wrestling fan, This would look like some dystopian Hunger Games shit of we've got a countdown clock and then we're fighting for who's going to be the survivor, and we have a purge horn, and then I believe in Joe Hendry.
Right.
This is very Katniss Everdeen shit if you weren't a wrestling fan.
Joe on fire as expected as he's chucking a few of the boys around. Up goes Leon. We believe. We believe.
Now he's got a collective 200 pounds on him.
Oh, shit.
It's
Holy
impressive
man.
when the athletes do weigh more than 100 pounds, Joe.
I mean, again, he threw one full-size human.
Yeah,
we spin around.
Two of them to make one.
Oh. Joe didn't spin around, but didn't do the smile. He's focused.
Because he's serious, Joe.
Serious Joe. Shoeless Joe?
Joe Jackson?
Joe Jackson.
Bo Jackson?
Jackson.
Michael Jackson? Are we just playing an air game?
Bo Jackson. Bo knows.
Bo knows. Do you believe in Bo?
Yes, let's go. Ridiculous, folks.
And we don't have Chanel from Chanel West Coast laughing in the corner either.
Right.
That's an MTV joke. That's a callback.
Good callback.
Javon going flying. We just leveled up right there.
We just leveled up. That's when you level up, folks.
It's so interesting because Joe's the only one that does that. And I feel like I've seen someone else that like a while ago, like 90s or so, that did it that way, of doesn't do a tope, but like cannonballs over the top rope.
I feel like we've had that. Was it Jeff?
Somebody's done it. I can't think of who.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's done it consistently, but I feel like Jeff like that side kind of drop at times.
Daniels?
Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, Joe's on the board. Miles has to go in the box. Someone's going to have to tell him.
Is it just a sensory? Fuck you. I was going to make a sensory deprivation joke, and you beat me to a better joke, which someone's going to have to tell him.
Nothing but love. Nothing but love, Miles.
Yeah, nothing but love for you, homie. The fucking Randy Orton Daredevil out there.
Right. Level up time. Let's go. Cannonballs.
Yeah, but no, it's very unique. Everybody does a tope, does the dive, Randy Orton dive. Joe sits there and like hurdles the top rope out to everybody.
Right. Oh, nice hold up there. Again, a good pace to these matches. You don't you have moments where guys are selling or in the penalty box, but when they're up, and I thought the women did a good job, everyone's involved in something.
The pacing.
Dion's gone again. Sorry, Dion came back and then left again.
No head kick.
Both men down.
This is like your little brother, like you and your cousin are having a fight, and you both know each other enough that you hate each other at the same time.
Right. Miles trying to get in. I got a feeling Miles is going to win this, and I don't want it.
I'm not going to dislike it, but to me, the pacing of this show has been its best attribute, even just in ring.
Shit! Yes! Dion. Spinebuster. Oh, shit.
Eat that knee.
Trouble in Paradise.
Trouble in fucking the afterlife with that thing, because he hits a full 360 before he even hits you.
Yeah, it's all types of spinning. And the same thing, Vic keeps saying, fucking, he's bouncy. Oh, we're getting coast to coast. No, we get a wobble.
Coast to coast.
Oh,
why would you fucking do that?
Holy shit! And the senton looked terrible.
Just won that coast to coast.
The second one looked great.
Oh, I'm fucking out of nowhere. I thought they were going to do a double team on Joe, but
Swanton. Leon's on the board. Jesus.
Bro,
Joe goes to the box.
Jeff Hardy, it's Leon Slater.
Yeah. Joe. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, with all due respect to Javon, Leon's got the same fucking moveset and can hit it, like, has that extra, just that level of bungee. Javon's his own animal. This man hits a 450 fucking swanton. Who does that?
It's insane. Yeah. This is awesome. Breaks out. Joe's in the box late. Miles, he's back. The Born Again.
Should you not call it the radio silence? Oh no, wait, no, that's fucking right on his move.
that is, yeah, that works. Oh, up and over. Come on. They hit it again.
It's just a zigzag. That's all it is.
That's all it is. Born Again.
That's not just anybody. That's fucking Miles Bourne. That's the Bourne identity.
Right.
So, hey, everyone's tied up as Dion's just beating the shit out of Joe in the box.
This Joe's good.
We got 4 minutes left. You said there wasn't going to be this equal opportunity tie.
I didn't think so.
Left and everything's tied.
Well, again, we'll see what happens in 2 minutes. But now Dion kicking the shit out of Joe. Bradley, it's been good tonight. It's been good. We can't complain, man. We're getting busy, but that's why we got wrenches.
Right. We're still saying hi. We still love all y'all and everything.
Yeah.
We're keeping you up to date on the action. We try and do the balance, and sometimes this is when the action is this compelling that you got to go with it.
Again, I mean, I know lately we've been doing a lot of talking because the wrestling hasn't. Joe's back up, but tonight's got our attention.
And trust me, this match needs explaining. You can't just be like arm drag. Like, you need to explain.
Oh,
Cutter!
Joe with the clothesline.
Clothesline. We're down to the gritty.
Good stuff.
Yes, we do try and say as much as we can, but sometimes we actually go. We're also the alternative commentary as well, so we do got to do some commentary.
Right. As all, Dion's back. So we got 5 men going on to the last 2 minutes. He fucks up Joe again. Javon goes after Dion.
But gets caught. You're going to throw him in the box with the ref.
The ref get caught up in that?
The ref got caught up in that, and he's locked him in the box. He's going to jump over the top of this. Climb, bitch. It literally, you just pull yourself up and get out of there. There's no room.
Let's go. No, Dion's taking this, bro.
If Dion wins, we already know I'm buying this shirt.
Come on, Dion. Come on, Dion. We got it. Oh, no.
When you've seen a midsection chokeslam before.
Look, you were right.
Oh, sorry, of course, you were right. There's no roof.
Can he make it?
Oh,
a little bit of suck it. Down we go.
Hose man. Hose man.
Right?
No! Leon, that's still impressive as shit of that he didn't just clean over the top. Crescent kick to Joe. Do-si-do with Javon Cutter. Yo, Javon Cutter.
Miles breaks it up.
Miles. He shoved to break up that pin like Paul Heyman shoved that child.
What is up?
When you hear the sound of thunder, don't you get too scared. Shout out there.
Super Born Again. Fuck off. Fuck off.
You said it. But, Dion pulls him out.
No, Leon, no way.
Leon.
No, Leon.
Joe. Oh,
Dion.
Hurricane. Dion unannounced. We got 7. Javon, 1.
Javon at the wire. Javon gets it at the buzzer.
With the small package to Miles. And again,
Miles in here.
I know it's a different animal, but compared to even the War Games matches and the Blood and Guts matches, these two Iron Survivor matches were better than
We're more
anything
fun,
in
weren't they?
Cage.
25
I honestly think
minutes.
so because there was actual fucking down to the minute wire of who could win this. Literally, the last minute of both matches were the best wrestling we've seen tonight, and that's not taken away from a fucking world title match that was insane to start off this.
Right? Again, guys, Bradley pointing out, like, man, these guys really are fucking pulled away tonight, and that's it. Like, that I couldn't take my eyes off the screen. Like, we're trying to, we're calling it as we go, but literally the action was so good. It was fun. Like you said, like this was way more exciting than the finishes of some bigger matches we've had recently. Now Javon's going for that title. Javon Oba, we run it back.
Yeah, and I didn't even have to pay $30 for this or $50.
Right. And Dion's not happy. Good shout. Dion looked good tonight, though. I thought he had it.
You're going to make me say something nice, but I'll say something nice that Theater said about us first. I didn't forget about this channel. Always shout out MDB because MDB was trying to give him shit of, how could you forget about us? Be nice. I didn't forget about this channel. I forgot to go to the channel. I was like, I'm going to put on the PLE, then watch Wrestling for Life. My niece came over and she distracted me. Well, this is why you hit that bell notification. So I'll let you know anytime we show up out there.
Right. So, yeah, right down to the wire. Good action. We appreciate it, folks. Again, we will take a rating. We're just waiting to see if there's anything else. But, yeah, New Year's Evil. Oba, 2 title matches already set for New Year's Evil.
Show of the week, show of the month. Well, we can't say show of the month. We're only 5-6 days in.
Well, we'll give it show of the month so far. Show of the month so far.
Show of the month so far.
Right. Let's see how next week goes.
I think show of the week. By far.
Oh, for sure. We gave a lot of 6s, 6.5, 7s this week, man. Dynamite. Oh, hey. The ruler comes to say hello. Javon might win this time, bro.
I don't know. Brian Alvarez is going to have either be elated with joy or have a conniption if he wins. But if we're going to the 10 o'clock hour, we got 15 minutes on the clock somehow. But yeah,
we're out. We're out.
Fair enough. I'll give him credit of showing restraint.
The crowd's starting to give him the
lights out. Lights out. Lights out, though.
Yo, I thought it went off.
Lights out.
I thought it went off.
They show the lower credits, and we got lights out, and we got Tony D'Angelo.
Is it Tony?
Because we got a bald man walking on the bridge.
Yo.
We got a bald bearded man, and it's not KJ or myself walking on a bridge.
So that's.
And even almost.
Wait. Hey, oh my God.
D'Angelo.
Look at this. Nick, is that you?
Yo.
Tony D is back.
Takes out Javon. And
Let's
dropping the scraps on top of him. This man's he's challenging me for my beard, my guy.
I'm just saying, like you
guys can get the man bun. We're good there.
Right. I get the KO. I think you and Tony looking kind of this look. It's Nick D'Angelo on screen.
I'm telling you, if I could grow the man bun, trust me, I love it. I'd rock the man bun. But so Tony D'Angelo, very much as we go, that's where they cut off, folks. So Tony D'Angelo out there back in NXT.
Right.
We don't know what happened, but he's now looking like fucking Triple X out there and taking on. Looks like he wants to take on Oba and say, "Fuck you, Javon."
It's 2 big boys. I wondered how they were going to bring Tony back, make Tony kind of cool. Did the Tony, like the Paisan gimmick, work all the way up into the main roster? Could you sell us on it? But when and I agree with you, right? Like, so instantly what they just did there, the new look, the new vibe, I like Tony. I know what Tony can do. This just kind of gives a better feel to it almost right away. And I'm like, okay, this is interesting.
Yeah, it had the puffy jacket made me think more Xander Cage, Vin Diesel, Triple X a little bit of like he might be out there hanging out with Ilya, listening to Rammstein and everything.
Right.
But Tony versus Oba, do you want to see that more than Javon versus Oba?
I like what they're doing with the Javon stuff, but I don't think it's that viable that Javon wins. So yeah, right now I'm like, ooh, like the two big bodies. I think that they could really have a good thing here. And Tony comes back emphatically tonight. Hashtag that one.
More likely to be your world champion, Tony D'Angelo or Eddie Kingston?
Oh, fucking Tony. Eddie's not getting anywhere near that
Tony
belt,
D'Angelo beats Obafemi after he just faced Cody Rhodes to be your world champion.
Eddie Kingston has a better luck of smelling a fucking pizza than a fucking title.
I mean, he's just got to roll over in bed and smell the leftover,
Right.
Pause.
Yeah, no, it'll be interesting to see what we do here. I don't know if this run for this Oba win. I think Oba could lose this belt sooner than we think. The Rumbles are coming.
Of who does he lose it to? Because he just won it. So we thought initially when he lost it, you would have just left it. You can have that. He moves up. Now that he lost it, won it back. Now who's he going to lose it to? A Tony, a Javon? Where do we go? I really liked what they did with Tony. I'm still confused a bit of where he went, but I also do not care at this point because we've got to refresh Tony.
Well, no, I think what they'll do on Tuesday or at some point is he will tell us where he went, what happened, and it's going to be the same thing. I lost everything. I lost my family. I went out and I found myself. This is me. Y'all, we're going to get that storytelling. And I think that's to come. So, I mean, as far as just kind of going off the air with a bit of like a holy shit, I mean, that feels like a whole new Tony D. I think that's good shit. Because we know this guy, took out guys like Ciampa, once upon a time. There's something there. Make him more serious. Works.
Tony D from Nick D. I'm interested by it. I'm surprised that, they're going to give it a little bit of some legs to it still. Like you said, next week, they'll probably explain where it went and everything. I'm glad they found a way to move away from the Paisan of, I don't hate those gimmicks. Like I still always like the FBI, like Nunzio.
Mm-hmm.
Still, you watch JCW if you're watching the Juggalos out there with Russo to keep a tab. Mm-hmm. Vito's out there hard in the paint with the over-the-top Italian gimmicks. I like what they're doing with Tony if they're going to make him feel a serious, because that's been always the biggest holdback on Tony is the Paisan gimmick. Would it translate? Would it jump? Can they find something with him that can help him jump up and not just feel like an NXT lifer?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, again, you got to find it or you got to let it go and let him find it himself. But ladies and gentlemen, NXT Deadline has gone off the air. We will take your rating out of 10. And what did you like? What didn't you like? What was good, bad, in between? How'd you feel about it tonight? Spaz drops $10 as I almost choked on that one. Okay, Synergy. Tony D comes back the night after Stacks becomes a champion. I'm going to say one more time, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to say one more time, I'm not going to stop. I read it instead of singing it.
I don't even know what song that was supposed to be, but I just stop, just run, stop. I don't want Stacks in my life.
Why?
It's interesting. No, well, Stacks winning the TNA title is because
he looks like Mahomes?
Hating the boss's daughter and everything. You're going to go that way. If he's going to be the fucking thorn in the side over there, fine. I don't think they're connected. Tony D. I'm super interested now to see where they go with this. Now Tuesday night just became, you better tune in. You better make sure you're here. You don't want to miss this.
Because of Tony?
Not just because of Tony.
Okay.
I think overall, we were getting to the ratings and everything of how tonight was a great night. Tonight, to me, was best night of wrestling we watched in a hot minute.
Yeah.
Best show we watched this week. I'm a high, am I say a 9?
Okay.
8.5 maybe is low, but yeah.
Yeah, I go 8.5. I think there was a lot of really good shit here. 9's fair. I mean, we're splitting hairs at that point, but
I can see you at an 8.5. Like I was it's up there. So yeah,
it's a good fucking solid show, start to finish, entertaining, not too long of a show. The matches they did book were I don't think there was a single bad match on this show. Tatum, Izzy, great match, great storytelling. Iggy and Ethan, people are going to want to hate it, but it's real pro wrestling.
I'll meet you at the 8.5. That to me, it wasn't a bad match. It was the weakest match tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like,
it was such a everything else tonight was very much work rate, fast paced. That was such the alternative. So I can see what you were saying though, to where some people are going to knock that, and maybe I'm one.
So the Izzy Tatum match?
No, sorry, the lizard match.
The lizard match? Oh, the lizard match was fun. That was I love it. Ethan playing the crowd. It's so dumb. It is so dumb, but it's the Hurricane, it's Socko, it's all that dumb shit that makes wrestling a good time if people weren't so fucking serious.
But remember, we don't do unserious because Nick Nemeth came out in a turkey suit, and that's the end of time for TNA. The company that does the most unserious shit is the one that comes down on saying don't do unserious shit. But
maybe, I don't know.
Well, I went on a tangent of AW fans of hating on TNA because of the fucking turkey gimmick.
So shit happens. And again, that's just fucking, you're reaching to that bottom of the barrel. 8.5 from Damien. Tony D has a new look and a more main roster realistic character. Spot on. It has felt for a long time now that Vaughn Evans is second only to Oba as far as the way they're viewed internal going forward. It's highly possible, and Javon could beat Oba. Javon could be the champion. There's nothing wrong with Javon winning that.
Are you setting up with having the Javon Ricky Saints backstage segment earlier in the show of when Javon potentially beats Oba? That's you run that back as a title match?
Yeah, why not? And I mean, again, it's interesting that Tony jumped Javon. He didn't jump Oba. He just jumped Javon and pointed at Oba. So that might play into this.
He's just jumping. To me, that's jumping in the line for I want your belt.
Yeah, and I'm going to beat up the little guy before I have to fight you, for sure.
Right.
But yeah.
Well, no, hold on. Yeah, no, MDB, breaking news. Nick is no longer invited to Italian Sunday dinner for hating the Paisan gimmick. I never said I hated it. First and foremost. Second off, who's saying I'm not hosting it? Thirdly, it's more of just now seeing Tony move away from the mob boss gimmick and showing a range of character. It's like any fucking actor or anything like that. And I hate to make the comparable, but when someone's portraying a character, when they're able to portray different layers and different ways that a persona can go, that works a lot better than just, hey, what about the family over here?
No, 100%. 8 out of 10, 8.25 out of 10. Who won? Everybody won. 8 out of 10. Best show of the week for sure. 8 out of 10. NXT is doing good things. I mean, again, the women have just stood out with so much talent. 8 out of 10. Javon. No,
better Iron Survivor match, men's or women's?
They were both really good. I think men's slightly, but I think I might have been because I was so rooting for Dion to get that W. So I just a little more invested, but they were both really good.
Fair enough. I mean, it's splitting hairs a bit. I'll take maybe the women's if it came down to like literal 15 seconds and 4 people could have won that match within those same 15 seconds. But again, you go either way with this, and neither's a bad choice.
Yeah, no, not at all. And I mean, again, I feel like the men came right down to I think he got the pin with 3 seconds to go. So both very similar finishes, but I think they did well. I think it was highly entertaining. Again, I like this show a lot. Like, I mean, for us to have, we've kind of gone through some shows as of late of just like, all right, when are we done? This was fun. This was the most complete show I think we've watched in a hot minute from, like I said, from beginning to end, it worked.
I'm surprised it's already done versus when will it be done?
Right. Yeah. Like, oh shit, we're wrapping up. So lots to talk about. And it's going to be really interesting to see the fallout. Joe doesn't get the win. Other people are still mad at each other and fighting. But we will find out, and we'll talk all about it here on Monday night. We are here at 7:30. It's going to be a fun one. We are back to the go-home show for Saturday Night Main Event. Finn taking on Ray. I almost called him Dom. But lots more coming your way, folks. Make sure you check out our socials. Like, share, subscribe. 8.8. Thank you, Josh. But we agree. No, good night. Perfect. Enjoy your weekend, folks. We are back here on Monday.
That was the much needed note to end this wrestling week on, because that was
Yeah.
just a really good, like, that's a rewatchable show. But
Yes.
our shit is real, our shit is raw, our shit is authentic when you're talking about that wrestling, but put that for life with it.
Have a good night, folks. See you on the flip side. Come back on Monday.